listen when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that bad look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. He waves been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, baby. Welcome to the KVJ show. Welcome to your Thursday. Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
So good to see you.
You too over there with that pretty hair.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Just trying to show off this pretty hair for the radio.
You bringing that pretty hair with you on Saturday to the Kennel Club?
I hope so. If I don't, man, I'm going through something.
It might take away some confidence.
Yeah, it might. Yeah. May not feel as good about myself.
That would really stink right before the big broadcast.
It just goes south. Yeah. Yeah, that would really,
Like
yeah.
you catch some kind of like rogue wind and it blows off.
Well, it'd have to be pretty strong. I put this thing through a hurricane
I love
simulator, so I know Cat 2 winds, I'm good at least.
Okay.
That happened to me on our last live podcast. I accidentally went way too short on my beard and had to go clean shaven. It threw me off a little bit.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can all together at least through Saturday night, the KVJ live show at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. We still got a couple shows to do between then and now. If you want to see my pretty hair, it is on Kvj TV. You can go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show. Get it on demand. Make sure you subscribe while you are there and give us that little like, too.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What's on your mind?
Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
And just what are you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
Robots taking over the world. And
Oh, yeah.
James Cameron is now talking about how I tried to warn you guys with Terminator.
Told you so.
Here's James Cameron talking about AI.
Okay.
I warned you guys in 1984. You didn't listen. Sure. Look, I mean, you got to follow the money. Who's building these things, right? They're either building it to dominate market share. So what are you teaching it? Greed, or you're building it for defensive purposes. So you're teaching it paranoia.
He goes on for a part 2, if you want to hear. This is what he's really afraid of, Virginia.
I do want to hear it.
Okay.
I think the weaponization of AI is the biggest danger. We will get into the equivalent of a nuclear arms race with AI. And, you could imagine an AI in a combat theater, the whole thing just being fought by the computers at a speed that humans can no longer intercede. You have no ability to de-escalate.
If I had to fight AI Jaybird, I know I'm not winning. I don't think you're beating Virginia the Witch AI version.
Probably not.
Because it'd be the fastest version of yourself and probably even faster, I assume.
She's not hungover.
With processing power. Yeah, exactly.
She's been eating right on her diet.
I'd imagine too stronger. Just has it together.
Witchier.
Yeah, I would imagine it's a souped up version of yourself.
Yeah, I would fear that woman.
So Kevin, what do we learn from all of this? Are we? Is it too late?
Put your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye.
I mean, when we are aging out of this planet, let's say we do make it to in our 90s, like a Virginia grandma, what is that going to look like? What will that look like with robots and technology?
And can we handle it?
That's so many great questions.
Dark times. Dark times.
Is it dark times or is it exciting times? Because some people, I'll get messages all the time. They'll go, "You guys sound like dinosaurs. You're paranoid. This is not what AI is going to be." And then you hear James Cameron talking, and you go, well, "I don't know."
There's a lot of other people that really know a lot more about AI than I do, and they seem to at least be cautious about the rate at which we're developing it, making sure that we have safeguards and parameters, and it doesn't feel like those things are in place.
There's that one story how they were making the robots, and they were supposed to be all peaceful and just get the job done, and then all of a sudden, it started making a frowny face and started getting agitated. They're going, what's
It
going?
wants to kill me.
Yeah. I don't know, man. When James Cameron says the robots are coming.
Yeah. First things first, right now the Earth's on fire, so let's put that out, and then we can move on to other things.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I got a phone call yesterday. Remember my friend that I told you about that we reconnected? He was my friend from college, Boogie.
Boogie.
My friend Boogie.
With the hoodie?
No hoodie, just regular, just with a collared shirt. Mm-hmm. He fought cancer and won.
Okay.
And now has been in remission for like almost a year and a half. And he's taken his first vacation that he's taken in like years. And he's coming down here to South Florida.
Okay.
So I'm going to see my friend Boogie on Sunday. Uh-huh. He's got a cousin that lives in Palm City. And so I'm going to go visit with my friend Boogie and meet some people. He's got his cousin from Louisiana, so I'm making a gumbo. I'm going to go hang out with Louisiana people on Sunday.
Palm City, huh?
Yeah.
You really know how to pack your weekends pretty tight to the brim. I mean, you got such a busy weekend.
Got a lot going on, I know. Yeah.
You really do. You're seeing a lot of me this weekend.
I know. I'm seeing you on Friday and Saturday.
We're going back to film some more of our star for the KVJ horror movie on Friday night.
Oh, you are?
We use the term star loosely.
Okay.
Come on now.
These are like some pickup shots?
Yeah, just a couple shots we need to finish and exactly some pickup shots. Hey, look, you're the straw. You're the straw that stirs that drink. And you're serving that drink.
I hope the drink is a double. What's on your mind, Kev?
I went back to Stretch Zone that I'd gone to. I had this kind of weird thing going on in my hip, and it was just hurting. And I used to
hip.
Well, yeah, I've kind of had that. I've always, even, when I was working out a ton, my trainer there towards the end was really trying to stretch me out a lot because he's like, man, your muscles are just really tight. And that's one thing that happens, too. As you get older, you lose a little bit of flexibility and your muscles are not as pliable. And so we would stretch a good bit, just trying to get things, because I was having some injuries that I think was caused by my muscles being too tight.
Gotcha.
And even people who just sit in a chair all day long, is your muscles kind of start constricting into that position. It's kind of like when you get up and you're like, oh man, you're like, what happened? That's because your muscles have constricted. So I went into that stretch zone because I was trying to stretch the thing out myself and it wasn't doing any good. And man, just one time on the table and that thing was fixed. And I was like, that's awesome. And so I decided to go back in. I took my son Cannon because they were saying it's good for, athletes doing stuff. And my son's doing football practice and they're beating him up every day.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's got a bad rattled hip, too.
Yeah. So I took him in there for some stretching. I got to tell you, man, you feel like $100 when you get off that table. You feel 10 years younger.
Wow.
I wonder if they were honest how many times per day do they accidentally hear somebody fart while they're stretching them out? Because that can happen.
I was wondering that because I felt because she was putting me in some of those it felt like a wind removing pose.
Yeah.
Because they stretch it for you, so it's kind of awesome. You just kind of it's like lazy man's yoga. So you just
and they push you way past the point where you would ever push yourself in yoga.
Right, exactly.
It kind of hurts.
Well, the other thing, with yoga is you're using your own muscles to do that. When you're laying relaxed, then they can get you a better stretch. So it does give you a better stretch by doing this than by doing yoga.
When I did it too, I did it down in Miami Beach, and I had this hot lesbian that did mine, and I was kind of like, wow, yeah, she's got it going on.
Wow.
So it was kind of a fun experience. Like, she's covered in tattoos and she's hot, and she was telling me about her life. I'm like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I'm into it. Great story.
Did you have a hot lesbian, Kevin?
No, I did not. No,
He was too worried about not farting because he was in his
yeah, I just didn't want to blow her hair back. That's all I was worried about. But no, it's good. But the one thing is, when you get any kind of, you take that first drink, you feel a little exhilarated. You have that runner's high.
Yeah.
I noticed getting off that table, you kind of have that endorphin rush and you feel good. And so I went in, I'm going to do a 3-month thing. I think I'm addicted to it.
They got you.
I think I got the stretching monkey on my back.
There's worse things to be addicted to. My
No,
friend
you're right.
did this. My friend did the same thing. He bought the whole membership.
Yep.
And the more you buy, the cheaper it gets.
Right,
So
yeah.
that buy in bulk, and it's cheaper each time you go. It's not as expensive as a massage.
Even our
Yeah,
sweet-
it's good. It's a pretty good deal.
Our sweet Dennis, who is always preaching ankle health, he's
Yeah.
big into the stretching the ankles, all that. It's really important.
Yeah, they were just saying you can break down any single age, and they have anything from kids. My son's age is 15, all the way up to over 100 years old. They said stretching is just good for anybody, anytime.
I would be afraid to stretch a 100-year-old person.
Thank you.
I know,
Sorry, here's your
right?
arm back.
Yeah, right. Where do you want me to put this? Yeah, so they say if you do a 3-month package, then you kind of get your muscles kind of retrained, realigned, and then after that you can just do maintenance. So I'm all in, but they said there's people that still come in 2 to 3 times a week.
Oh, I bet it would feel just so good
It
on me.
feels. Oh, you would love it, Bert. I gotta get you in there because your first time is free. Ooh. So you got nothing to lose.
That is true. The first time is free.
Because they get you. You know what? It's kind of like a dealer. They know that it makes you feel so good that you're going, yeah, you get that monkey on your back and you got the itch and you kind of go back and you're going, hey, can I get stretched out again?
You're selling me.
Oh, yeah. I'll take you in there.
Oh, gosh, I wish someone was just...
Do you get a discount if you bring in other people that want to buy?
I don't know. I got to start.
I think you should.
Got to start working some stuff here. Yeah.
Get that pyramid scheme going, Ralston.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm spreading the love of that, but that's I think my newest addiction.
I've known about it, and it does work.
Yeah.
It makes you walk different.
It does.
You walk like you're
Yeah.
taller. It's weird.
Well, they were showing me even when I was stretching, they said, look how this one side is so much tighter than the other. I'm a dominant right hand. And I also was putting my wallet over there, and they said, we think we can feel that because even doing that.
You got so much weight to your wallet, you big rich guy.
Well, I have business cards in there. I wish it was money. But yeah, that puts your right cheek up about 2 to 3 inches. And
Wow.
if you do that after a while, your muscles start to set that way. And they're like, yeah, look at this. Your left side is a lot looser than your right side. Your right side's really tight.
Huh.
Yeah, weird stuff.
That is weird.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So yeah, it was very eye-opening. So I am now all in, baby. Stretch zone. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, saw an interesting article. This was from a Disney blog, people that love all things Disney. And they were making a case on how and maybe why Disney is neglecting Disney World for Disneyland. I'm just kind of curious, anybody who goes to Disney World, have you noticed what I'm going to lay out for you next?
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Jimmy, let's go. Go where, Johnny? To the movies. It's time for summer blockbusters. Johnny, there's blockbusters at Arrigo. Here, look at them on my phone.
Get ready for a summer packed full of romance, adventure, action, and thrilling savings during the Make This the Summer event at Arrigo Fort Pierce.
Your ticket for blockbuster savings is only at Arrigo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fort Pierce. Hurry in for new 2023 Ram 1500s. Get up to $14,500 off or choose 2.9% financing for 72 months. New 2023 Grand Cherokees from $399 a month. New 2023 Jeep Compass Latitude models Ghost from $319 a month. Or new 2023 Durango. Save up to $7,500 off. Plus, get above market value for trades at Arrigo Fort Pierce. But hurry, just like summer, this sale won't last long. Shop now at Arrigo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of FortPierce.com.
Jimmy, hold my popcorn. I gotta give those blockbusters 2 thumbs up. For the lowest prices and biggest selection, you gotta go Arrigo.
Only at Arrigo Fort Pierce.
Call 1-800-717-6998 for details.
Get the best deal of the summer at Rapids Water Park. Splash, spin, soar, and plunge at South Florida's most thrilling water park. Plus our new event series. And visit again and again with the new Splash Pass for only $79.99. Hurry, pass available for a limited time. Let's go to the Rapids.
Hold up. You're using Swiffer Power Mop? What would Mom say?
Oh, she'd be like, a mopping bucket is the only way to deep clean your floors. And I'd be like, Mom, this is the new Swiffer Power Mop. The all-in-one that gets you a mop and bucket clean in half the time.
She'd never believe you.
I'd say, look, the solution's built right in, so no heavy bucket. And the pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips to get into grout lines. That's why you're the smart one.
Really?
What? Mom said it.
The new Swiffer Power Mop. Don't mop harder, mop smarter.
You could throw your flip-flop at a bug.
Ew, a bug, get it.
But the chances of actually hitting it
over there
are statistically,
it's still alive.
Unlikely. Good thing nature's got your back. Stem bug killers combine powerful active ingredients found in plants, like lemongrass and geraniol, and scientifically engineer them into effective bug-fighting formulas, safe for use as directed around people, pets, and throughout the home. Stem. Rooted in nature, optimized by science.
We buy any car.
Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because selling it yourself can be, well, you know.
Okay, I'll give you half now.
And?
No, and just half.
What?
Avoid the hassle. Come to We Buy Any Car instead. Get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price.
Yeah, I can't do half.
I could probably bump it up to like 50%.
Just go.
Okay.
Get your free online valuation now at
WeBuyAnyCar.com.
I'm Terry Crews. How can Shoe Carnival give away so much this back to school? Easy. They didn't hire my $1 million smile, just my feet. So don't imagine my ridiculously buff body when I say you could win part of over $1 million in cash and prizes. I'm wearing Crocs right now and nothing else. The Terry Crews Megastar Giveaway. Instant win prizes and every day. Shoe Carnival.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to 18 and older. Ends 9/5/23. To play without a purchase. Eligibility. Details and for official rules visit megastargiveaway.com.
Hey, Gracie, did the guys go to lunch without me?
Yeah, they went to Bud's Chicken and Seafood to get the lunch bunch.
Buds!
They don't invite you because you make those weird sounds.
I love Buds.
Taste Buds. Taste the difference.
You know that expression, the grass is always greener on the other side? Well, with Massey Services, it's literally true. Why? Because Massey does what the others don't. Every lawn is unique, so Massey starts with a detailed analysis and then builds a customized plan to prevent and control weeds, diseases, and harmful pests. Then they aerate to ensure water and nutrients reach the roots of your lawn. That's the Massey difference. Expect more and get it.
Listen in for Every Parent Moments each day for helpful tips about raising your children. The Every Parent Moment is brought to you by Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
Millions of home visits, hundreds of medical professionals, a nonprofit home healthcare agency. VNA of Florida is currently hiring nurses and aides to deliver care to our patients in their homes. We have 8 to 12-hour shifts as well as home visits available immediately. Home care is an independent setting where you will work one-to-one with a patient who smiles when you walk through the door. Call 888-618-8322 or apply online at vnaflorida.org.
Is your AC like my AC working overtime? Oh my gosh. All of our ACs are being pushed to the limit right now as it is hotter than the surface of the sun. Cooling Advisors wants to make sure that you have no loss of AC. They make sure through scheduled maintenance that you never have to go a single day without your AC. Cooling Advisors, they're the family-owned and operated team. They're not some big corporation from out of town run by a bunch of suits. No, it's a family right here locally. Cooling coolingadvisors.com. They care about their local reputation because they are regular locals just like us. Coolingadvisors.com. They background screen and drug test all of their employees to make sure you can feel safe about who they bring into your home. That's so important. Coolingadvisors.com.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel now to follow KVJ and watch KVJ TV. Now back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, this is coming from a Disney blog. This is somebody that just loves Disney more than anything in the world.
It's a lot.
So that's why when I was reading this, it kind of jumped out to me, and I thought it was a little interesting because I'm sure here in Florida, not a lot of us get to Disneyland very often.
But Disney World, yes.
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 But according to this Disney blog, InsideTheMagic.com, they said that they have noticed that there is definite favoritism happening between the two parks, Disneyland and Disney World. Now, Disney right now is celebrating their 100th anniversary. Been doing it since January. And they've had a bunch of different promotional materials and merchandise and special movie screenings and all these kind of things. So they have the opportunity to heap extras on than what you normally get. And what they've noticed at InsideTheMagic.com is that Disneyland seems to be getting all the shine and all the cool things while Disney World is not. They say that while Disneyland gets a resort-wide party celebrating 100 years of Disney magic, Disney World's celebration takes place in Epcot alone. The Magic Kingdom, which is kind of Disney 2.0, isn't even the epicenter of it. They say that at the Magic Kingdom, rides are stalling and failing, guests are getting priced out, food quality has significantly deteriorated over the past 2 to 3 years alone. And they say while Disney devotes an obscene amount of time, money, and energy to Disneyland, at Disney World and their other Florida parks, they get the scraps. And they were speculating that maybe it is the Florida fight going on with Disney, that they are just saying, you know what, forget about it. We're just going to let it fall apart.
Oh, fall apart.
I don't know. Yeah, I was like, well, that's an odd strategy.
It seems like you're shooting yourself in your own foot because you're mad about, whatever's going on with DeSantis.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, and it seems like everybody's shooting themselves in their own foot in this whole thing. It seems like a toddler fight at this point to me.
I bet there's major competition, too, because you got a Mickey Mouse over on the West Coast. You got a mouse down here. I'm sure they go, who's the better mouse? Who's the better performer? That's how. That there's competition within.
Sure, but ours is so much bigger. I mean, you really can't compare the two when you talk about capacity, right?
Ours is bigger, yes. But the Disneyland I heard is cozy to go to, the one in California. It's smaller but cozy.
It is, yeah.
I didn't go to the Disneyland, but I went to the Universal out in California. I loved it.
Yeah, it's just odd. I thought that was interesting because I would think it would be the other way around, that Disneyland would be like, hey, you're letting us deteriorate and everything's going to Disney World.
You're focused on the big one.
Yeah, but according to people who are apparently in the know, I didn't know if anybody's noticed, his Disney World felt like it's fallen off over the last couple of years for all those things that I said.
I'd love to know, too, who's got the better cast? Is it the World or is it the Disneyland? Who's got...
The better cast?
The cast.
Oh, cast. I'm like, who's this calf?
Cast.
Okay, any thoughts on that? You can always hit us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Coming up, I got some Mad Mama drama for you. Would you hang with friends who were talking about you behind your back? We will discuss next.
I know it's a bad idea, but how can I help myself? Been inside for most this year, and I thought a few drinks, they might help. It's been a while, my dear, dealing with the cards life dealt. I'm still holding back these tears, well, my friends are somewhere else. I pictured this year a little bit different. When it hit February, a step in the bar, it hit me so hard. Oh, how can it be this heavy? with my eyes closed. 'Cause everywhere I look, I still see you. And time is moving so slow. And I don't know what else that I can do. So I'll keep dancing with my close. So I'll keep dancing with my delusion is here again. And I think you'll come home soon. But what brings me right back in? Then it's only me that's in this room. I guess I could just pretend the colors are more than blue. But I lost more than my friend. I can't help but missing you. I pictured this month a little bit different. No one is ever ready. And when it unfolds, you get in a hole. Oh, how can it be this heavy? Everything changes, nothing's the same. Except the truth is now you're gone. And life just goes on. So I'm dancing with my eyes closed. 'Cause everywhere I look, I still see you. And time is moving so slow. And I don't know what else that I can do. So I'll keep dancing with my close. So I'll keep dancing with my close. Oh, I keep dancing with my. They're shutting the bar, they're cleaning the floor, and everyone is already home. But I'm on my own, still dancing with my eyes closed. 'Cause everywhere I look, I still see you. Time is moving so slow. I don't know what else that I can do. So I'll keep dancing with my eyes closed. Oh, I keep dancing with my eyes closed. Oh, I keep dancing with my.
Okay, a little Mad Mama drama here. If you got any kind of drama going on, I know in the world of moms, there is lots of drama to go around. Want to know here in this situation, what do you think? Would you hang with friends who were talking about you behind your back? Yes or no? This email says, I just found out that all my friends have secretly been making fun of my newborn daughter's name. My husband and I named her Galaxy. We think it's a great name, but all my friends said that they love the name too. But now I've been finding out that some have been making fun of her name behind my back, and it's hurting my feelings.
Oh.
My husband thinks I just need to let it roll off my back, but I'm having trouble not taking it personal. I'm supposed to go to brunch with them this weekend, but I'm not sure I really feel like doing that right now. Should I tell them I'm hurt, or should I just let it go?
I mean, it is a different kind of name. And so here's the deal. Whenever you name your kid something different, some people are going to have some stuff to say about it. But, I mean, you got to let it roll off your back like a duck. You chose the name Galaxy. Galaxy is a little different, and this is just what's going to happen.
I personally love the name Galaxy. I think it's out of this world.
Yeah.
I love it.
Waka, waka.
I don't think she's upset that she's making. I think it's the fact that they're all making fun of her behind her back.
Right.
And it's like a group thing. And
everybody's doing it.
And she's finding out. And then they're saying, oh, we love the name Galaxy. But then if you say, we don't like the name Galaxy to her face, how does she take that, too?
And then she knows behind her back you're making fun of it.
Do you like that name, Galaxy?
It's okay. I'm fine with it. I'm not, opposed to it. And honestly, I just, that's the one thing. I just think people need to watch opening their mouths. Now you're in a situation, you can think to yourself, be like, that's a stupid name. My gosh. But, why do you need to verbalize that with anybody?
Because you're talking about somebody's baby.
Right.
And every mama is going to get defensive if you say their baby's name is ugly.
Exactly. Where's this going to get you?
Are you hurt, though? You find out 4 of your friends behind your back are making fun of Magnolia's name, especially when she was younger. Does it bother you?
Yeah. If they're my friends and to my face they're telling me one thing and then behind my back they're making fun of me, that hurts.
It's kind of hard to move on from something when you are hurt. It's so easy to say if you're not in the situation, just move on, let it roll off your back. But if you have to go to brunch and you are annoyed that your friend's been talking trash, I'm a person that says if you're bothered, go ahead and talk to somebody about it.
Say what you need to say.
Yeah. They're saying what they got to say. Why are they allowed to talk and you're not?
Yeah, I don't know that you have to do anything big. You just be like going, oh, okay. If you have a photo of Galaxy, be like, okay, look, there's Galaxy. I know you guys hate the name, but isn't that a cute photo?
Exactly. Bring it up, passive aggressive, and then look at him right in the eye.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you got to flip a table and yell.
You don't have to flip a table and yell because it's not that big of a deal. When you give your child a different name, you should expect some people to say something.
But I also don't think you always have to just, be the better person and not say anything. If y'all were talking behind my back, and I'm not going to let it just roll off, I'm going to bring it up. I think you should do that.
Yeah. Well, since we don't know this person, I think we can go ahead and throw up a poll right now. Do you like the name Galaxy?
Come on,
yes
Jeff.
or no? We'll get your reading on it. And, hey, as long as you like it and the kid likes it, that's all it's good. But what would people be said on this?
You can call her Lexi for short.
Yeah. People got worse names, right?
Or Gally. Nah, Lexi's better.
He just had to come in.
That's my act.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, also got some daddy drama that is going on here today caused by TikTok. TikTok has come after him because of the way he's decided to punish his kid. Is it barbaric or is it on point? I'll let you know what he did next.
97.9 WRMF wants to send you to Universal Orlando Resort. This isn't fairy tales and make-believe. This is as real as it gets. Prepare to change your profile pictures. When you're ready to get real, the adrenaline is waiting for you at Universal Orlando Resort. To enter, get the 97.9 WRMF app for your chance to win tickets and the grand prize hotel stay. Go to WRMF.com for more info and rules. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have a crash tying you up currently on 95 southbound. This one just beyond the exit for 45th Street has 2 right lanes blocked. Expect delays in the area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Ride brighter with Brightline's new train service to Orlando. Ride cushier with premium lounge perks and complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi. Ride roomier in spacious, hand-stitched leather seats with room to stretch out. Ride tastier with onboard meal and drink service. And ride happier with hourly departures from South Florida to Orlando. Ride for only $59 when you book 4 or more. Book now at GoBrightline.com. Brightline. Ride brighter.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? You're not alone. It may be time to speak to one of the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. Call 954-247-6200 today or visit IVFFlorida.com.
When I find something great, I want to let everybody know about it because when I went and got my LASIK procedure almost a decade ago at Panu Laser, I was really uncertain. I didn't even know if I was doing the right thing. I thought maybe this was going to be a painful and expensive procedure. Couldn't have been further from the truth. Not painful at all. Real easy to do. There's no pain involved. Blurry vision for 90 seconds. That's all I had. And I was back to work the very next day. Not painful on the pocket either. Is a lot more affordable than I thought. And they also have a payment plan. So if you want to do this now, you don't need any money until later. You got 1 whole year to even make your first payment when it comes to Panu Laser. And plus you want to go to a place where they expertisely do your eyes. And that's what you get at Panu Laser. Dr. Mutiella there. He has performed over 100,000 of these procedures, and he's only using state-of-the-art lasers, so you're in the best hands possible. And they got convenient locations all over South Florida, so it's easy to find. Mention my name when you book your free consultation, and you'll get an additional $500 off. It's Kevin from the KVJ Show, and you go to PanuLaser.com, PANNU Laser.com.
I'm Jeff Jervis, one of the founders of Mintico Car Wash. We started this company to change an industry. The car is a big purchase and is critical to our lives, but I absolutely dreaded visiting my nearby car wash because the experience did not match the value of my car. So we created a car wash that was radically different and founded with the mission not only to wash cars, but also to make people happy. Come see different. Help us change an industry, or as we like to say, join the movement. Visit us at minticocarwash.com.
Hi, Mike Lang here for Air Around the Clock. Is your wife hot? Then it's time to call Air Around the Clock. Air Around the Clock is the largest Rheem dealer in the nation, with over 130 trucks on the road. No one should go without air conditioning. That's why we offer 24/7 emergency services and financing options to fit your individual needs. With over 35 years of experience, we know that air conditioning is a necessity in South Florida, not a luxury. So if your wife is hot, call 888-FIX-MY-AC, or you could reach us at atcair.com.
New conference, new coach, new era. There's never been a better time to support Florida Atlantic. The Owls enter the American Conference this fall with proven winner Tom Herman leading the way. The Owls return an experienced defense and plenty of talent on offense. Season tickets start as low as $75. Visit FAUsports.com/football23 for more information. That's FAUsports.com/football23. Go Owls!
Do you know the sound Dunkin' Ice makes? It's the soundtrack of summer, and summer sure does sound good. Try Dunkin' Refreshers, iced coffee, cold brew, and lattes. Summer runs on Dunkin'.
Injured in an accident? At Lytle Riders, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath, we have a team of attorneys with over 450 years of combined experience. With offices throughout South Florida, our team is ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing unless we win your case. Visit Lytle Rider at foryourrights.com, main office, West Palm Beach.
Introducing Guaranteed Ride Home, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation, providing free Uber rides from work for certain emergencies. If you carpool or take transit, free to sign up and free to use. For more information, go to guaranteedridehome.org.
They've got it all at Badcock Furniture. If you're looking for anything, dining room, living room, bedroom, appliances, they really do have a great selection. We had so much fun there a few weeks ago.
You're right. They got TVs. I'm looking at a washer and a dryer over here.
Yeah.
They got all kinds of stuff.
I got a deep freezer when I went. I had no idea Badcock had deep freezers, and I need one for my gumbo.
And your cold heart.
If you need anything, go to Badcock because they've got no money down and no finance charges for 18 months. I love that. No finance charges and no money down on your purchase. This is the way you save money when you buy furniture.
And locations all throughout South Florida. We went to the one in Lake Park.
But they're all over. They're locally owned by a lovely family that we got to meet and hang out with. Go check them out at the location nearest you. Find it at badcocksfl.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Stars, stripes, and savings at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Celebrate this 4th of July all month long with their Independence Day sales event. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge selection of inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Waking up to mostly cloudy skies, keeping us very warm this morning. Low 80s for the morning hours, then highs in the low 90s with feels like temperatures in the triple digits. Heat advisory remains in effect. We'll have a few passing showers or storms later this morning through the early afternoon. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Extra Mile Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. For all your cooling, plumbing, and electric needs, trust the 5-star experts at Extra Mile. Visit extramilefl.com to schedule your next repair. Extra Mile Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. License number CFC 143773, CAC 182657, EC 1301-1924.
The summer of 2023 on 97.9 WRMF.
Got Camp KVJ coming up today with another 4-pack of passes to Rapids Water Park and the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse and Museum. If you got school-age kids and you are dying to get them out of the house and get them doing something fun and you don't really feel like you got the money to do it, this is perfect for you. Camp KVJ is just 30 minutes away.
Summer of 2020 free!
Learn more at WRMF.com.
I always like to play good parent, bad parent. It's so easy to judge other people and how they do their parenting. And there is a dad who is getting lambasted on TikTok for the way he decided to punish his son.
Uh-oh.
This dude from Wisconsin apparently had his 4-year-old son carry 7 water jugs back and forth across his yard, all because the 4-year-old hit mom. And you can hear the dad and how he is trying to teach his son and what he has to say. And I think he's trying to make a statement on top of it.
And go viral on TikTok as well.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So I think he's kind of actually wanting all the heat that he's getting. But here's what he had to say in this video.
All right, little man, let's go. You got all these jugs to carry. You want to tell why you got to carry these jugs? No, he hit his mom today. So spanking's out of the question because you lib made it so we can't spank our children no more. So grab these milk jugs, take them to the fence. See, got one down there. Let's go, young man. I love you, just so you know, but you're not going to hit your mom. Good job, boy.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, there are some people probably on his side, though.
There are.
I don't hate it.
This is the dividing line. Yeah, he's saying, since spanking's out of the question, here's what I'm doing with my kid.
You cleaned it up a little bit, Kev.
I mean, just the fact that he's putting it on social media makes me think he's a douche. But if he didn't put it on social media and I just found out about this in passing,
Right.
I wouldn't hate it as a punishment.
I'll tell you what, that kid's probably not going to hit his mom again. And you're teaching him at an early age not to hit women.
Yeah, I think it's a good lesson.
I mean, this is going to be controversial because some people go, you can't do that to a 4-year-old. And some people go, well, you're teaching them right and wrong.
How big were these jugs?
And was it all one time or just one?
One at a time.
Okay.
They were
Like milk
regular
jugs?
Yeah, like milk jug. You know what you buy in the grocery store?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Full gallon.
Yeah. It was filled with water, and so for a 4-year-old, it's heavy.
Sure.
And going back and forth 7 times. Now you could say, this abusive heat. But, he is in Wisconsin.
I agree with V. I'm not a big fan. In fact, I'm not a fan at all of parents punishing the kid and then putting it on social media.
Because that's a different level of shame.
It is.
And if this thing catches fire and it goes viral, like it obviously is, now this kid will forever be the kid that hit his mom on social media, and that's just not fair to do that to your child.
But do I think we need a little bit of tough love?
Yeah,
I think we do,
the
man.
punishment is fine. It's just the public shaming that lives in infamy forever.
Well, if you want to know where the numbers are set, there was a poll recently done where 64% of parents say that people are not tough enough on disciplining their kids.
I agree with that.
Not tough enough. Only 5% of Americans say that parents today are too tough when disciplining their kids. So that is a very small minority of people that think that we are too tough on our kids. Most think that we're not tough enough.
I don't think we're tough enough.
It's
why I got out of the baseball world, because I loved working with kids, and I saw just a shift as time went on. The parents got weird, y'all. They let their kids do whatever. No, not every parent, but I just saw a trend of kids just running roughshod on everybody. And it got to be annoying. You weren't allowed to go to parents anymore and say, hey, little Johnny is he's taking a bat and he's trying to hit kids with it. Oh, but he has ADHD.
Sure.
Like, well, okay.
It doesn't matter. He's still swinging a bat at kids.
He's trying to club 3 of the outfielders right now with a bat.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, my wife, she takes care of kids that are pre-kindergarten age, and just some of the stories that, I'll hear from her is really kind of interesting, and how parents don't hold their kids accountable and how they make excuses for them, and it's never really their kid's fault. It's somebody else's fault. It really is pretty astronomical. You wonder how these kids ever wind up being any kind of functioning adult and having any kind of real perspective about feelings and behavior and what boundaries are.
Well, can't you live in both worlds? Can't you be, sometimes tough on your kid, but also not scream at them and emotionally abuse them?
Yeah.
There's ways to, Again, I don't have kids, so
I look at, my parents, and they came from a biblical background, and there's a Bible verse that talks about, you spare the rod, you spoil the child. And so they believed in spanking. And for me and my family, we just haven't done that. To me, we've not had to. And look, I wouldn't ever remove it as a point of discipline, but we've just gotten everything we needed out of our kids by talking to them calmly and trying to have discussions and taking things away from them that they wanted to do. I haven't gotten into this creative parenting where, okay, let's go carry some milk jugs or something like that. We've not done anything like that, and maybe it's just because I'm not creative, and maybe because my kids haven't put me in that situation.
You talked about your wife going through that a little bit. When she was younger, Dad would make her run miles and miles. That's intense.
Yeah.
None of your kids would dare hit the queen.
No.
They would go down so hard.
Yeah, they would get it back. Yeah, whatever they brought, they would get back tenfold.
They would be spinning.
10 rounds of tough love, kid.
It would be, yeah. I think they've all known.
Your mom could probably fight you and 3 guys from your football team and win.
Yeah.
But just know that.
Y'all being parents and being around kids a lot, do you think as a whole we're not tough enough on kids?
I would agree that, yeah, the majority of it. I think that a lot of parents are really doing it right. I see so many parents that I think are in a really good groove. They're not having to hit their kids or beat their kids, and they have really great kids that are well adjusted and are lovely children, and they're not using any kind of physical thing on them at all. And I don't know what all they do to punish their kids, whether they're having them carry milk jugs or not, but hey, whatever you're doing is working. And I like that a lot more than I like spanking a kid or screaming at a kid. And that dad had a good tone in that video.
And I also like keeping it within the family. We're gonna have some terrible moments.
Right.
You got some great moments, but we do it as a family within the house.
Big time on that, and that's why I don't like when parents post this up on social media. You may be trying to say that I'm setting an example. If you do anything like that then, and you're trying to genuinely help other parents out with something you did that worked, just have a video of you talking about it.
Thank you.
Don't shame your kid.
You don't have to put the kid in the video.
Yeah.
You don't.
That'll go viral though, dog.
I know.
You're right.
I know.
You're right, because people saw the sweat on that kid's brow. That's where they go, oh, you can't do that to a child. He's sweating. The child's sweating. Have you seen the heat? All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we didn't win the Powerball.
I know. I checked our numbers first thing this morning.
Yeah, went to a person in Los Angeles, over $1 billion, third largest Powerball prize. Did any of our numbers do well? Jaybird was so confident they would. We'll check the numbers coming up next.
I have this thing where I get older, but just never wiser. Midnights become my afternoons. When my depression works the graveyard shift, all of the people I've ghosted stand there in the room. I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis. All this time, I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my scheming. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero. Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby, and I'm a monster on the hill. Too big to hang out, slowly lurching toward your favorite city. Pierced through the heart, but never killed. Did you hear my covert narcissism? Like disguise as altruism, like some kind of consciousness. All this time, I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, and life will lose all its meaning. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. someone screams out, she's laughing up at us from hell. It's me, I am the problem, it's me, I am the problem, it's me, hi. Everybody agrees, It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me, times, everybody agrees, I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror, it must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
So how close did we get to being $1 billion richer, Virginia?
Well, we played the numbers that Jay-Bird claimed he saw dancing over Kevin's head. We played the Powerball 14. This was from last week. And then we played the Powerball 8. They didn't come up again.
You know what ironically did, though? 13 and 7. You were one number off on two of the winning numbers.
I'm dancing
14
around.
and 8, yeah,
it's almost like the pizza's almost cooked, but it's just not quite.
We're trying to figure out in which way you're wrong. We found out that you're wrong by 2 weeks, and now I think you're always one number ahead of what the real number is going to be.
So all right, let me write this down. When the number he picks, we got to go one lower?
So the number that he picks, you need to play it 2 weeks later, but choose actually the number lower to the one he's chosen.
This is like a math equation.
We're starting to dial into what makes you psychic. We do believe you have some psychic abilities, and now we're starting to figure out just where you're off.
Wouldn't that be amazing if that really was how that's how it's picking
You're
the number?
very psychic, but you have to. It's almost like you have to have a secret decoder ring to figure out what you say. Like, okay, so that's going to come true in 2 weeks, and it's going to be one less.
You're psychic, but you're extra.
I don't hate any of this. Okay, I like this, Ralston.
Okay, yeah. The actual numbers were 7, 10, 11, and 13. Look at that. You had 4 numbers right there pretty low. 4 numbers under 13 and under.
Those are I bet you somebody picked those numbers because they look to me like the ages of your kids.
Yeah.
You know?
It was really a wonky set of numbers that won. 7, 10, 11, 13. That's wonky. Then the next number was 24, and then the Powerball was 24.
You don't see that very often where the Powerball was also one of the numbers.
Right. I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't either. That's a thing?
Yeah, I definitely would have won because I would have seen it going, you can't do that. You can't have the same number twice.
You could. I don't like that.
You can. You totally can. I never pick it that way. Like when I'm filling in the little Scantron, I never put the number on the top the same as the Powerball on the bottom. I don't do it.
The odds are greatly not in your favor.
You wouldn't think. But I mean, it hit, and one dude in Los Angeles is $1.08 billion richer.
And they say the ticket was sold at a gas station near Skid Row.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
All right.
So I was happy to hear that. Somebody who's maybe down on their luck and they're living in the Skid Row area is now a billionaire. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
They'll blow it, but that's pretty cool.
Down on Skid Row.
From Little Shop of
Yeah.
Horrors.
I was hoping you were going to start singing with me. But
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, she's probably not into that.
Nope, fell apart.
Yeah.
You'll be a dentist.
No, it's over. I'm not feeling it anymore.
No, it's dead. Sing-along's over.
You missed your shot.
Yeah.
It took me a second. You know I'm slow.
The only hope I guess you have is the Mega Millions. Is that still $640 million right around that ballpark?
It's really hard to keep up with all these different Mega Millions, Powerball.
Yeah.
And can we double up on this one? Can you get 2 numbers?
How much money are you looking for me to blow on your numbers that never come up?
On your,
I'm already in
bunk psychic
$50
abilities.
this month.
I don't know, but for some reason 24 is just moonwalking on your shoulder.
All right, so if he says 24, we got to deduct 1. That's 23.
Play it in 2 weeks. 23 in 2 weeks.
Are you thinking 24 because 24 just came up? It's not going to come up 2 weeks in a row.
I think this is when we start losing listeners, dog.
Mega Millions right now is $720 million.
Dang, that's big too.
That's pretty good, yeah. So if you want to get that drawing is going to be Friday night at 11 p.m.
If I win, I come in the next day. Ready just to do
To gloat.
I come in the next day too. Suckers.
I tell everybody, guess what?
That would be the only day Kevin comes in without ever doing a prep.
I had no prep, and I had about 50 suckets.
You can suck it. You can suck it.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
Oh, man.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, we have more details in that whole raid that they had served with the Tupac stuff. Who were they actually serving and why were they searching that person's house? I'll tell you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Connect on a deeper level this summer at SeaWorld Orlando. Feel closer to awe-inspiring marine life. Scream louder with incredible ocean thrills like the world's first surf coaster, the all-new Pipeline now open, and stay longer for stunning new shows and fireworks during our summer spectacular. Oceans of connections are waiting for you, only at SeaWorld Orlando. Save up to 45% on tickets, fun cards, and annual passes during our summer sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Make paradise your home this summer at Old Palm Beach Resort and Spa. This Forbes 5-star oceanfront retreat is celebrating its 10th anniversary, and oh, what a decade it's been. Book your 2-night hotel stay for $1,010. Receive $40 resort credit, complimentary kids club, take 10% off select spa treatments, and there'll be 10-year anniversary dining specials. This amazing 10-year anniversary is something for everyone. For info, visit oldpalmbeach.com. That's EAUPalmBeach.com.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in because they are making a profit from you. That's the law. Yet many times a normal day ends with injuries because that business breached that duty because they knew or should have known of the dangerous condition that caused your injury. It happens every day in many ways. Slip and falls where cleaning and maintenance were ignored. Falling boxes and items stacked too high. And so many other unexpected occurrences and dangers only known to that business owner. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, let our team investigate and report back to you. The duty to protect customers from harm is the law, and our duty is to protect you after that harm. Visit forthepeople.com for more information, or on your cell phone, dial #law. That's all. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. forthepeople.com.
You know, I want to feel as good as I possibly can at any age, and I do that with Wellington Anti-Aging. The name says everything. Anti-aging. That's what they do. You want to feel your best? They can help you out in that department. If you want to look your best, they can help you out in that department. And trust me, the older you get, you do need some kind of help. Whether it's on your face, your body, you can't lose that weight. Wellington Anti-Aging can do it all. I talked to so many ladies that are my age, and they really have a hard time losing the weight, and it's really not ever their fault. It's their hormones. When your hormones are holding on to fat in your body, there's just nothing you can do. When you get them balanced, it's amazing how fast the weight can come off. I saw my wife adjust her hormones and lose 35 pounds in a matter of a couple of months, getting back to her ideal weight she wanted to. She's so happy, too. So if you ever think about aging, want to look your best and feel your best, just get that free consultation at Wellington Anti-Aging. It's WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Plus tax title $9.99 dealer fee must finance with Ford Motor Credit stock number PFA 97203 MSRP 81555 includes all factory rebates $17.92 per month per thousand borrowed regardless of down ends at month end.
Say hello to summer and goodbye to high prices like $7,900 off MSRP on new 2023 Ford F-150s during the Summer Beach Party at Greco Ford.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go to Greco Ford in Delray Beach to get up to $7,900 off MSRP on new F-150s. Or get 2.9% financing for 60 months when you shop new 2023 Fords. Got a trade? Get a huge offer, then get the party started in a new Ford. We have over 450 new Fords available with new inventory arriving all the time. Save up to $7,900 off MSRP on new F-150s or 2.9% financing on new 2023 Fords at Greco Ford in Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton or Greco Ford of DelrayBeach.com.
Will exceed your expectations. We guarantee it.
At Wells Fargo, if you accidentally overdraw your account, we give you an extra day grace period to avoid the overdraft fee. What if everything came with an extra day?
Sunday night and I have the Sunday scaries.
Honey, don't be scared. Every weekend comes with an extra day now.
All right. TGI Sunday.
It helps to have an extra day. When it comes to overdrafts, you can with Wells Fargo.
Visit wellsfargo.com/getextra to learn more. Terms and conditions apply. Subject to timing requirements and the bank's funds availability policy. Wells Fargo Bank N.A. member FDIC.
Every day is a good day with the new Dunkin' Chorizo and Egg Wrap. Made with chorizo, scrambled eggs, and cheese. Or the Chicken and Roasted Pepper Wrap. Made with chicken, roasted peppers, and cheese. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
You know, it's so important that if you're thinking about any kind of cosmetic or plastic surgery, you feel safe in the hands of your surgeon. I put my baby girl, my Magnolia, in the hands of Dr. Rosenthal because he came so highly recommended from my friend that I trust, Paul. Paul said, look, my wife went to Dr. Rosenthal and she was so happy. And I had the same exact experience. My daughter and I were so happy with Dr. Rosenthal and her rhinoplasty. He's gentle. He's got a fantastic bedside manner, elevated, personalized VIP care from the doctor and from everyone in his clinic, everyone in his surgical center. They're all amazing. And he's doing those mini facelifts and beautiful lifts in office. You don't have to go in the surgical center and be put completely under. You can be awake in the office and do a mini facelift. Find out more at rosenthal-md.com.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Today's Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my friends at Giving Organic Juice. Yummy.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, we had told you yesterday that the cops had raided that house in Vegas in connection with the Tupac murder. Mm-hmm. And we didn't really know what the connection was or why they were going to that house. But now it sounds like it's becoming a little more clear. So back in the day, they always thought that it was this guy, Orlando Anderson, who had shot Tupac. Orlando and his crew were in Vegas the night that Tupac was killed. And Orlando actually was jumped by Tupac, Suge Knight, and some other death row affiliates. So they had beef, and he was in Vegas, and on the streets, everybody kind of has been saying it's Orlando. Well, Orlando is now dead, but I think maybe he had something, maybe the murder weapon at his uncle's house. And so that's whose house they went and raided and had the search warrant to check out if there was evidence there. His uncle's name is Kvj Tv. And they say Kvj Tv may have been still holding on to the murder weapon all these years later.
Well, yeah, you think about what a trophy that would be. Could you imagine, with your little crew?
You only have to show it to one lippy person that tells the cops, hey, Kvj Tv's got the gun. Y'all need to go raid his house.
I was listening to a lot of Tupac the other night. Y'all ever hear the song, Shorty Wanna Be a Thug? Shorty Wanna Be a Thug. No?
I love
I can
it.
tell by the faces I'm losing the room.
Don't know that one.
I haven't heard it, but I like your rendition.
I wish we could play it on RMF. Denny's would be here editing it and putting beeps in it for about an hour and a half. But yeah, it's my cut. I'll play it for you during commercial break, Virginia.
All right, I do want to hear it. I love to be introduced to stuff I haven't heard. That's cool.
Okay.
In other news, you'll be excited to hear this, Bird. Kim Kardashian's Skims. It's like her version of Spanx.
I know what it is.
It's now been valued. The company has now been valued. Guess the number.
1.7 bill.
Higher.
2.9 trill.
Lower.
I'm out. I'm tapping out. I can't play this game.
I like that you played for a little while with me.
I love games, and I'm quitting on this one.
$4 billion. They're saying Skims is worth $4 billion. Now, it's not all hers. She's got partners, but, I mean, that is not shabby.
Look, I never said they don't know how to turn a dollar. I never said that.
I got to get me some of them Skims. I know you can buy them online. I want to go try them on, though. When they first came out, they had them on Nordstrom.com, but they didn't have them in the store in Nordstrom. Are they in the store now?
Oh, yeah, because I would know.
Yeah. Oh, like, who's she asking?
She legit looked at me with a sincere face.
what?
She goes, are they at the store now?
Well, you could benefit from them.
Oh, that's mean.
All of us could.
My goodness.
What a mean comment. And right before a public appearance,
Yeah.
you're going to go in on my gut?
You'll have no confidence.
I'm trying to work. I have to lose 18 pounds before Saturday.
Skims.
What is Skims? Do they make Skims for dudes?
Yeah, well, I mean, anybody can wear them.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I wonder what a difference that would make. Would I look a little sleeker on that stage?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
They're called skids.
And I guess it's now officially over because Sofia Vergara's husband, Joe Manganiello, he officially filed for divorce. So the split is definitely happening.
They're saying it's because he wanted a kid and she didn't. That stuff doesn't come up before you get married and have that discussion because she's now 51. She would have been, 44 at the time that they got married.
That's an easy thing to say. It's clean for the public. Who knows what the real reason is?
There was some talk, too, that they really just kind of fell in love because they were both so equally hot. And a lot of it was physical. And then when they started realizing that they just were not very compatible, that there were problems pretty quick.
They both realized, wait, I'm really hot and I have other options and I'm kind of bored of you.
Also, I'm an actor in Hollywood. Yeah,
endless money.
I'm high maintenance. Of course they're gonna butt heads.
Endless money, endless options. Oh.
I mean, that's why all these celebrities only last 7 years.
But why are they getting married? You don't have to get married. Just shack up until you get bored.
I'll tell you why. Because I always wonder that too. Do you know why they do it? Career move,
publicity.
You get the publicity. You possibly even might get a role.
Damn, he's right. Damn, he's explaining dirt of the day to me.
It ain't about this is the dirt of the J. Kevin, I'm ready for it tomorrow if you need me.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Got some celebrities having a birthday today. Julianne Hough is turning 35 years old. Gisele Bündchen is 43.
Does Tom send a text?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're at that level of still being nice to each other.
Does it have when she hits the text, the balloons come up on the text? You can do that for your birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Kevin! And you open up your text message and balloons.
I bet Tom Brady's so good the balloons actually come out of the phone.
Real balloons.
That's just how good he is. He's always been next level. Omar Epps is turning 50. Sandra Oh is 52. And Carlos Santana is 76 years old today. Don't have any other birthdays, but if you ever do want a shout out, you can let us know. Just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, and we'll give you the hookup. We got Camp KVJ for you right now. 4 passes to both Rapids Water Park and the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse and Museum. If you got school-age kids, this is for you. The hottest summer ever just continues to drag on, and you realize, wait, I don't have endless funds. That's what Camp KVJ is all about. 877-979-WRMF. Coming up in a couple minutes, ever have an aha moment I'll tell you mine next.
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, just as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Oh, man. It is crazy hot out there. They say that we're going to be feeling temperatures in the mid to high 90s, heat index. We're looking at close to 110. They said even the sea temperatures, crazy warm. Calling it a hot tub here in South Florida.
Yuck.
Yeah, just kind of nuts. In fact, they said that the sea temperature is about 6 degrees above normal right now. So you're not imagining it. It is hot.
Boy, if fish could talk, I'd love to hear their conversation.
Do fish sweat?
That's another great question, I think.
Are they down there?
Do they know?
Yeah, are
Because
they?
if you're a fish and you're sweating, you're in water, you don't know.
Yeah. My gosh.
They're like, Kevin, we don't know.
It is hot. It's very hot. All right, so if you are trying to beat the heat, we got a way for you to do it. Rapids Water Park. You got school-age kids. This is perfect for you. 4-pack of passes not only to that, but to the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse and Museum. We got Melissa on here from Port St. Lucie. You've got a kid, and your kid has a friend. You think both of them would love to go check out Rapids and the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse?
Oh, absolutely. He's been dying to win.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. How old is your kid?
He is 9, and we have my nephew who is 11, and my best friend's daughter is 8.
Oh, this is big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Good time. That's great. Well, you guys enjoy it, okay, Melissa?
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Camp KVJ every single weekday right about this time, giving you the hookup. Going to be doing it again tomorrow right here on the KVJ show. I had what is called an aha moment where a realization happens and you're like, oh my gosh, I did not even know that. Randy, who's on right after us, actually dropped this on me. I am a fan of this guy named Josh Lucas. He's kind of one of those actors that may fly under the radar for a lot of people. He's been in some good movies and even on TV. He kind of plays the flashback Kevin Costner on Yellowstone. That's one of his more recent roles. I first started really liking the guy, though. He was in a movie called Sweet Home Alabama with Reese Witherspoon. And he was the Southern gentleman that she had left. And then, she got all yankified and went to New York City. And she was with McDreamy up there. And he was all high society. And so you kind of had that whole thing. It's a great movie if you've never seen it. I love it. In fact, here's one of the scenes. This is Josh Lucas along with Reese Witherspoon.
I want to show you something.
I can't.
Can or won't?
Both?
The girl I knew used to be fearless.
The girl you knew didn't have a life.
Well, I guess you better get on with it then.
There you go.
Kev got me watching that movie. It's a good movie.
It is a good movie. It is down-home charm and everything great about it. Well, the other thing that I love, other than the movie Sweet Home Alabama, is I love college football and the Home Depot. They are big sponsors of ESPN and College Game Day, and so they're always running commercials. And my aha moment came yesterday. Randy was like, did you know that Josh Lucas is the voice of the Home Depot commercials? I was like, I had no idea. It never clicked to me because of his voice. But when I played the commercial, I'm like, I think that's the guy I just heard in Sweet Home Alabama.
We decided it's time to put a different kind of power tool in your hands. Store Mode in the Home Depot app gives you in-store tools made to help you get more done. To guide you every step of the way. And
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's definitely Josh Lucas. I was like, aha. I listen to that all the time. That never once clicked that was Josh Lucas from Sweet Home Alabama. I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. Nice little aha moment. Have you ever had an aha moment where you're just like, oh my gosh, how did I not know that?
Yeah, and I know people are sick of me talking about it. And I know it's something I should have known a long time ago. I can't believe tumblers and just the ice. And just,
The stainless steel tumbler has changed this man's life.
I just noticed all my drinks they were just getting watered down and they were always sucking. And then I used a tumbler by accident.
Yeah.
And by the third time I used it, I go, aha, whoa, a whole new world.
Where's your tumbler today?
I left it at home.
Oh, pumpkin.
It went from aha to oh no.
Oh, man.
And it was filled to the brim.
Oh, man.
With lemonade.
I hate when I do that.
I know. I do it every other day.
I do it about once a week. I prepare all this stuff and then I leave it.
Yeah, I think a lot of these aha moments, it's something that's just kind of danced in front of your face, and then just one day it's like the curtain opens up. You're like, oh my gosh, okay, why did I not see that? It's kind of like the Josh Lucas thing. I heard that commercial thousands of times. So never once I think that was the guy from Sweet Home Alabama. Somebody said, my aha moment was Arby's, realizing that it's just phonetic for Arby's as in roast beefs.
Yeah.
A-R-B-Y, Arby's.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys ever know that?
I did know that.
I knew that and forgot that and just got reminded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody else didn't realize that Men's Warehouse is a pun. You spell warehouse W-E-A-R, not W-A-R-E, house. Because you wear the clothes that you get from Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, not the cheapest.
Men's Warehouse isn't?
No. Not when you're used to buying $8 suits from thrift shops and the Goodwill.
$8 suits. That's amazing.
Goodwill's got some great deals. Then you go to a Men's Warehouse, you go, whoa, what a world.
$25.
No. I wish it was $25.
You took Joe Ponton to the Goodwill to buy his last suit, and he said he put his hand in the pocket of the suit, and there was a yarmulke in it. He was like, oh, I got a free yarmulke.
That's the cool thing about buying suits and clothing from garage sales and thrift stores.
Yeah.
You never know what's in them pockets.
The pockets, Kevin.
Okay.
I would say just go to Goodwill and look in all the pockets of stuff.
You know what? There are people that do that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was reading that. Somebody had that. I don't know where I saw that, but a couple weeks ago, somebody said that they went in and they finally hit the Holy Grail. They found, I think, $300 in a pocket.
Whoa.
You can find some weird stuff in some of these pockets, man.
Yeah. Another aha moment, hazmat is short for hazardous materials. Guess I never thought about it, but okay.
Never thought about it.
No, never knew that. Hazmat, that's where it comes from. Eminem. Somebody said, yeah, my aha moment, I realized Eminem calls himself Eminem because his name is Marshall Mathers, M&M. And apparently he had to spell it out because they were afraid he's going to get sued by the candy.
I can see them suing.
Yeah, they're like, aha, how did I not put that together? It's Marshall Mathers, Eminem.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Okay, that's kind of an aha moment. I didn't see this, and I think it's still a theory, but it's so obvious. You know, Will and Jada Smith, their kids are Jaden and Willow. And somebody's like, my aha moment, I just realized, I think they kind of named their kids after themselves.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. We knew that. Yeah.
I never even made that connection.
That'd be like if you and the Queen did Kevina and Kimothy.
Those poor kids.
The boy named Kimothy.
It would be rough.
That would be rough.
Hey, Cannon, how would you feel if your name was Kimothy?
Kimothy. Yeah, that'd be terrible. Keverly, I guess you could go with.
You could go Keverly.
Just as bad.
Oh, that's terrible. There's no way to make that work.
I love Keverly.
Keverly. That's terrible. And another aha moment for somebody. Soft drinks are called soft drinks because they don't contain alcohol. Hard drinks do.
Never knew that.
Aha.
Look at that. But you can put alcohol in a soft drink.
We know. You'll get your drink, Mom, but don't worry. Mom will get her medicine.
Don't you dare take my hard alcohol.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, so you got any other aha moment? You can go on ahead and hit us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Coming up here on the KVJ Show, going to be throwing out some Would You Rathers as well for you. I want you to think about this one. Would you rather lose your wallet or lose your phone?
Gosh, I've done both.
Yeah,
so many
this week.
You can speak in the first person about the miseries from both. So we'll break that down for you next.
97.9 WRMF. Your smart device is your radio. Download our free WRMF app and listen on the go from anywhere. Get important notifications and earn rewards for free stuff. Get it wherever you get apps and make our smart device even smarter. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have an accident to keep an eye out for currently on 95 southbound. You're going to see this one just beyond the exit for 45th Street. Look for a right lane blocked in that area. Traffic and service of Palm Beach, Mitsubishi. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named number one in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Hi, it's Randy for Tijuana Flats. I'm going to make you hungry. The fajita revolution that is on right now, but only for a limited time at Tijuana Flats. Fajita quesadilla, fajita burrito, fajita tacos. Maybe you want the grilled chicken or the grilled steak, starting at just $9.99. And that delicious garlic lime sauce is everything that's on their fajita menu right now. Fajita is the unconventional way. 3 different ways. That taco, burrito, or quesadilla. They even have bowls now at Tijuana Flats. You're going to love it. Get to Tijuana Flats right now for fajita time right now, or get the app to order ahead.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 2, beware of strangers. If you've been in an accident and a stranger contacts you to get your case, watch out. They're breaking the law. These crooks knock on your door, send you text messages, and even go into your hospital room uninvited. They work for shady clinics and lawyers who want the insurance proceeds for themselves. Don't hire them, report them. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
I'm Terry Crews. How can Shoe Carnival give away so much this back to school? Easy. They didn't hire my $1 million smile, just my feet. So don't imagine my ridiculously buff body when I say you could win part of over $1 million in cash and prizes. I'm wearing Crocs right now and nothing else. The Terry Crews Megastar Giveaway. Instant win prizes in every day. Shoe Carnival.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to 18 and older. Ends 9/5/23. To play without a purchase. Eligibility. Details and for official rules visit megastargiveaway.com.
Dave Matthews Band Live. Friday, July 28th and Saturday, July 29th, I Think Financial Amphitheater. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com. Pre-order the new album Walk Around the Moon now, part of the Ford Concert Series.
Ride brighter with Brightline's new train service to Orlando. Ride cushier with premium lounge perks and complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi. Ride roomier in spacious, hand-stitched leather seats. Ride tastier with onboard meal and drink service. And ride happier with hourly departures from South Florida to Orlando. Adult smart fares from $79 and kids from $39. Plus, groups of 4 or more save an additional 25%. Book now at GoBrightline.com. Brightline. Ride brighter.
Putting in hurricane windows and doors just gives you one less thing to stress about. I know, you're probably like me. You've got all these things in your head and you're always stressed about this or that. And hurricane season, it is something that we all stress in South Florida. But if your windows and doors from BNT are intact and ready to go, it's one less thing to worry about this hurricane season. BNT windows and doors, they'll come out, they'll measure every window and door. They'll let you know exactly how much it's going to cost to upgrade all of your windows and doors to those beautiful PGT products. PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. You've got the master installers of BNT, and then you've got the great product of PGT. It'll just give you peace of mind. It'll just give you a little calm in this crazy thing we call hurricane season. Do this for your family. Do it for your peace of mind. BNTwindowsanddoors.com. That's BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Millions of home visits, hundreds of medical professionals. A nonprofit home healthcare agency, VNA of Florida, is currently hiring nurses and aides to deliver care to our patients in their homes. We have 8 to 12-hour shifts as well as home visits available immediately. Home care is an independent setting where you will work one-to-one with a patient who smiles when you walk through the door. Call 888-618-8322 or apply online at vnaflorida.org.
The school district of Palm Beach County is your best choice.
Parents, the A-rated school district of Palm Beach County now enrolling kindergarten students for the 2023-24 school year. We're thrilled for your child to join our school family. Find out about your free kindergarten readiness kit and academic materials. Registration information available at palmbeachschools.org/kindergarten. That's palmbeachschools.org/kindergarten.
I'm Lance Ivy, a partner with the law office of Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivy and Fromrath. Our law firm has offices throughout South Florida and are ready to fight for your rights. Last year, I recovered over $8 million on one case where my client lost her life due to the negligence of a bridge tender. I forced the industry to make serious changes to prevent this horrific incident from happening again. I will always fight for my client's rights, and I'm ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing if I don't win your case. Call Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivy and Fromrath, or visit us at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, I love Dunkin'. I love their donuts. But let's talk about their munchkins, the donut hole treats. I love me a donut hole. I know the Sinickies love some donut holes as well. The kids love the donut holes.
They do.
They're delicious, and they're great for a donut party. And I'm always preaching donut parties. Dunkin's got you covered. Don't forget, too, all of their breakfast sandwiches. Dunkin's got options, y'all. DD Perks membership. That's where you're going to get deals galore, like the Penningtons, like the Sinickies. Go ahead and do that, and you're going to get those rewards. I am Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Stars, stripes, and savings at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Celebrate this 4th of July all month long with their Independence Day sales event. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge selection of inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Waking up to mostly cloudy skies, keeping us very warm this morning. Low 80s for the morning hours, then highs in the low 90s with feels like temperatures in the triple digits. Heat advisory remains in effect. We'll have a few passing showers or storms later this morning through the early afternoon. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Extra Mile Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. For all your cooling, plumbing, and electric needs, trust the 5-star experts at Extra Mile. Visit extramilefl.com to schedule your next repair. Extra Mile Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. License number CFC 143773, CAC 182657, EC 1301, 1924.
The official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. West Palm runs on Duncan. The summer of 2023 on 97.9 WRMF.
You know, you can listen to KVJ anytime you want. We put out our show in podcast form so you can listen to it on demand. So if you miss something during the day, don't worry. Wherever you can get a podcast, including the WRMF app, which you can download for free, our podcast is going to be there. You can pause, you can rewind, you can fast forward, whatever you want to do. It makes it so easy to listen. Plus, we do a bonus thing called the After the Show, and that is just an extra 30 minutes of KVJ that you're not going to get on the radio. Get it where you get your podcast or download that WRMF app and listen any day you want right now for free.
Summer of 2023!
Learn more at WRMF.com.
Well, we're talking about your aha moments, and from some of the ones that I'd seen on Yahoo, they said Arby's, just a phonetic for RB as in roast beef. But John in our chat said that's not necessarily the case. In fact, the RB's comes from the creators, the Raffle Brothers, Raffel. A lot of people think it stands for roast beef, but it doesn't. The Raffle Brothers opened up their first restaurant in Boardman, Ohio, just outside of Youngstown on July 23rd, 1964, and that's where Arby's comes from, Raffle Brothers.
I always heard it was the other one. Huh. I just had an aha moment.
There was the roast beef.
Yeah, I heard it was the roast beef.
Yeah.
Phonetically spelled out. All right.
So we added an aha moment to an aha moment.
Wow. What's the truth?
Aha. I believe the Raffle Brothers. I think that's the truth. Because that looks legit, and there's actually sources on that.
It's crazy how so many rumors get out there, and they're not real. Like, I thought that was... That was the gospel of Arby's, and it's wrong.
Yeah, right. It's just what happens. I mean, what is real? Somebody said last year my aha moment was when I was in Detroit in the United States and learned that I had to drive south to get to Canada.
Uh-huh.
That kind of messes with your head, doesn't it?
It does mess
Wait a
with
minute.
your
head. Hold on a second. Got to go south to get to Canada?
I can see how that messes you up.
Man, that is pretty crazy. Somebody said my aha moment was underneath the ketchup bottle lids. There is a pointy center so you can poke out the sealed top and pour your ketchup correctly instead of having to take that seal off.
My ketchup aha moment was when you can hit the 57 on the side of the bottle, and that's why your ketchup will never get stuck when you hit it.
It's the sweet spot.
It's the sweet spot
on the bottle. They say if you hit that spot, that's how you get it out.
And it works. You don't like ketchup, so you don't know about that.
It don't work on my food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she ain't nothing about that ketchup.
Nothing.
No, it don't work on her food, Kev.
Keep it. And actually, you can shove it.
When's the last time you had ketchup?
It's been a long time.
No, it hasn't. We did a bit. You got to eat a lot of ketchup. You got to eat ketchup for the show.
Oh, that's right.
And people are mad because they go, "Oh, what a terrible, punishment!"
Oh no, poor Virginia.
Virginia's got to eat ketchup.
She eats something that most people do eat a ton of every day, all day.
Oh, the humanity!
The cruelty on this show.
It was terrible, y'all.
It's almost as bad as when she had to do a shot of lemon juice.
Oh my gosh!
No!
Oh no!
You don't know my pain.
Or that one time where she had to get a massage in the lobby.
Oh no!
Those are her punishments, y'all.
That's her hardest days on this show.
And still I go on.
Yeah.
It ain't right, Kevin. It ain't right.
Okay, I got some would you rathers for you. Would you rather lose your wallet or your phone? Jay Bird, you said you've lost both. What caused you more personal pain?
The phone. Because you got to get a hold of people. It's very expensive, and it's a nightmare to get a new phone. You can cancel everything else. You have to use someone else's phone, though, when you do lose your phone. But yeah, when it comes to losing your wallet, you just have to go back and cancel your cards.
I would say the opposite. So I just recently lost my phone. I left it in the back of an Uber.
Okay.
And I did get it back the next day, but I went a whole, almost 24 hours without it. And you can go buy a new phone, and if you've got your stuff in the cloud, you're going to be okay. If I lose my wallet, you know how long it's going to take me to figure out all my credit cards and calling and canceling and just the stress of somebody having my credit cards and going nuts.
Objection, Your Honor. I feel like that example should not count. She didn't really technically lose her phone. She left it in the car. She got it back within 24 hours. Doesn't really know the pain or the process of getting a new phone. Once again, Virginia is wrong.
It's an opinion piece. How can I be wrong?
Yeah, to me, it's got to be the phone is more of a pain, and I realize now that with either Apple Pay or the apps, honestly, now this whole Chick-fil-A app, I was not so sure at first, but man, it's kind of saved my life. Because my son always wants the old Chick-fil-A, and I don't take my wallet with me because it puts my butt out of alignment, Virginia.
I know. You worry about your butt looking good.
I do. I got to worry about my butt alignment.
You can tell, and that thing's popping.
Yeah, I don't carry the wallet that often anymore. And yeah, you can do everything just with your phone. You lose your phone, man, forget about it. You're screwed. And somebody even told me something else with the Chick-fil-A thing I didn't realize with the app. You can pull into a designated space using the app, and they'll bring the food right out to your space.
That's
you
true.
don't have to go through that line. I didn't even know that.
And a side note, not everyone's got everything saved to the cloud either. And if things aren't saved and your phone's gone, it is a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. So here are the arguments if you had to lose one or the other. Somebody said my wallet because I can cancel all those cards with my phone. And somebody else said my phone because I can always log on to my account on a laptop or computer and lock the phone and have a replacement delivered the next day and auto transfer all my data.
That is true. You can, because Magnolia did it. She went on her app and locked my phone and made it so it was unusable. And then the person couldn't use it even though the guy was sleeping and he didn't even know he had it. It was in his back seat. But you can disable it remotely so that nobody can get your stuff out of your phone and then buy a new phone immediately.
Mm-hmm. 9 out of 10 Uber drivers that are men are deviants. I don't know if you knew that, Kathy.
This one must have slept. This man that drove my Uber, he must have slept for 15 hours after he dropped us off. Because seriously, he didn't wake up till 3 o'clock the next day. And he's like, oh, I just saw your messages. Yeah, I got your phone.
I can't believe he didn't get back to you right away.
How dare him?
Who wouldn't get back to you right away?
I know.
How dare him sleep?
How did he drop it? Yes.
So sweet.
I know. All right, tell me this one. Would you rather be middle class now or a multimillionaire 150 years ago? What would you rather be? Middle class now or a multimillionaire 150 years ago?
Question. Do I have my modern day mind when I go back 150 years?
No.
You're a man of the times.
I'm a man of the times.
Man of the times.
150 years ago.
Yeah, 150 years ago.
There's no air condition. I don't know.
Yeah. Look, honestly, being a multimillionaire 150 years ago, I don't know that your standard of living would be any better then as it is now being middle class, because you're right, AC and food and all that kind of stuff. I don't know that I want to go back for that. I think the biggest argument for being a multimillionaire 150 years ago is where your family would be today. It wouldn't be for you, it would be for your namesake. You look at some of the names of the Rockefellers and all those kind of people that had millions and were multimillionaires then. Look at where they are today. Their family line, and they've got massive yachts and mansions and all that kind of stuff.
You could go back in time, but you don't have that. Yeah, okay, I see. It's a tricky, also. It's a tricky one.
Yeah, so it's are you doing it for you or for your family name? I think personally for you would be more comfortable in your life being middle class now than a multimillionaire 150 years ago.
I agree. I like it here right now.
This one's breaking my brain.
Okay, this is above your pay grade, Virginia.
This one's hard.
This is out of your mental acumen.
I like it here now compared to how I would like it back then.
But would you live like Henry Flagler? Because that pimp had it. I had a setup.
Yeah, you look at that, but he's living without air conditioning.
Now I'm
and the breakers.
He probably had people run around all day and just carry fans and fan him.
I do agree. You probably, because I think if you're richer, you probably have a little bit colder water, a cleaner bit of a crotch. Just things are better for the person that's got all that money back then.
Uh-huh.
Oh, everybody knows Flagler had a sweet crotch.
You would just figure out the ways of the world back then to keep yourself cold, keep yourself cleaner.
Uh-huh.
You had people to help you with that.
You'd have the money to do that, but then you ain't got no internet. You don't have.
But you don't know the internet. You're a man of your time.
You're right.
You're fancy in that day and age.
I kind of think Kevin broke my brain too because I keep forgetting you're a man of the time, Bird. You're a man
This
of the time.
one is hard.
Okay,
Kevin.
sorry. I should
You
have.
broke both of us.
Okay.
I keep thinking I'm going
it's my
back
fault.
as modern day Bird.
Yeah,
I'm going to change something here, Marty.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, you're my bad. Yeah, I shouldn't have brought that one in.
I love Back to the Future.
You don't got no
man.
DeLorean.
Yeah, I hear you.
Calm your ass down.
I get excited
All right,
with these scenarios.
Kevin, we can't.
Yeah, I know. You're right. Know your audience.
Oh, if I had a little bit of a buzz right now, you would be able to shut me
We'd have to go home.
Okay, what about this? Would you rather never be able to watch your favorite movie or listen to your favorite song ever again?
Oh, song, definitely.
Bye-bye movie.
Yeah.
No,
there's other movies. Your favorite song is more special than your favorite movie.
I love Karate Kid, but I've seen it so many times where.
Okay.
Yeah, but my favorite song, if I don't hear that for a month or two, and then I hear it, it's like a lost friend.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you're holding on to the song.
Yes.
Over the movie. Okay. Would you rather spend your whole life underground or underwater?
Ooh.
I think underwater would be prettier, right? Underground's dark and cave-like.
Unless you believe in certain things. Middle Earth.
Middle Earth.
The aliens are underwater, Kevin.
What is this Middle Earth? Sounds like a Hobbit type thing.
It's going to get weird. And
Okay.
I'm definitely going to lose half the audience. We'll probably lose ratings with it.
You lost me.
I'm backing out. I'm going water, by the way. Come on, man. Mermaids. I love mermaids. I love manatees.
Yeah. I think that's a cooler concept, right? Everybody doing underwater.
How far underwater?
As
Very
far
far,
as
Virginia.
you want, dog. You got them gills.
Do I have one of them ocean gate receptacles, or am I a good one that won't collapse on me?
You're going to be solid.
All right.
I also thought, because in my head, I wasn't in a contraption. I had gills. I was able to breathe.
Kevin, does he have gills?
No, I'm not going to give him gills. No.
You didn't have gills. You never had
Make him
gills.
Aquaman. You're living in a bubble city.
Okay, all right. So we're living in a contraption. I thought this was all right.
You're not a fish. Come on.
Take this game seriously.
Take this game serious. Kevin's not making you a fish.
Oh, gosh. It would have been a cooler question.
Kevin, I want to be a
He wants to go back
merman.
in time and have gills, and I mean, come on.
I want to be a merman and a
Yeah.
DeLorean.
Yeah, he wants to go to Middle Earth. I mean, come on.
I was watching a lot of Ancient Aliens last night, so
You can't take Kevin's game serious, can you?
No, the problem is I take it too seriously, then I botch it up. I want to do it right, but I just can't.
Okay, let me give you a hard one here to finish up.
Oh,
Would
boy.
you rather send your mom, sibling, or child to a maximum security prison for 10 years or die? Okay, you're sending either your mom, sibling, or child to a maximum security prison for 10 years or die. So, Virginia, let's pick Magnolia. You send her to a hardcore prison for 10 years or you die right now.
I think I have to die. She won't make it in prison.
Okay, wow, okay, you're taking it, huh? What about your mom?
I might send her. The structure might be good for her. Look, they'll make sure she takes her medicine every day.
Yeah.
That one's tougher.
Okay.
She's lived a full life on the outside.
Jaber, do you send your dad to prison for 10 years or do you die?
Gosh, I think he'd do well in prison, first of all.
And I think that our parent would want the time
Yeah,
over our death. Much like I would take my death over Magnolia.
I'm sending my dad to prison. I'm not dying. That's terrible. That's gonna rip me dying would rip the family apart more than my dad going to prison.
Okay.
So, and dad's
family could weather your dad going to Sing Sing for 10 years.
Exactly. And I think my dad would run court up there.
He'd do great.
I think it would. Not in a violent way.
He would love all the shop classes
Yes.
and everything else, yeah.
He better not be too delicious like he is in some of our KVJ videos.
I feel like the staff would enjoy my dad and put him in like a library or a workshop. He'd be
He'd be like Shawshank Redemption. He'd be all right.
Yeah, he'd be like Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juicy Daddy running it.
He'd be running a little bit.
All
Yeah.
right. Dad's going up the river.
He's going to the big house.
Yeah,
Sorry,
okay.
Dad.
All right, sorry. I ain't dying.
I got stuff left to do.
I'm still okay. Yeah, we have Dad. Come on.
Well, the question here is Denny's dying? I mean, what is going on here? He just posts a photo of his foot on the KVJ Show Facebook page yesterday, and then our comments blow up of people saying, dude, you know what's really going on with your health just by your foot photo? We'll tell you Denny's problem coming up next. So what is going on with Denny's foot? He posted up a photo of it yesterday to show off the crazy tan line between his leg and his foot. Obviously, you wear shoes with your short pants, Denny's.
I do. I walk the dog daily, so I wear shorts and then I wear, just my shoes.
Okay. So you post up this photo just to kind of show off the crazy tan. It says, is there anyone who has tan lines more drastic than producer Denny's? But then people started noticing something going on with your foot. They were saying, oh my gosh, Denny's, you have onychocryptosis?
What is that?
Dead man's toe?
Yeah, crypto, whenever I hear that word in something, it always alludes to dead.
We got the picture up on Kvj TV. We're holding it up, and it does look like you got two tones. Is that why people? Because your private's two tone and your foot's two tone.
I'm just born to have two-tone everything.
Isn't that crazy?
I saw the comments.
Maybe you're prone to two-tone.
I'm two-tone prone.
Two-tone prone with that bone.
Well, you showed your weenie, the sun, with the tanning bed, and that's how you got two-tone there.
Yes.
When you were younger. And look, you showing your leg the sun, but you left your shoe on your foot, so Your body is prone to two-tone.
Well, so I went into that tanning bed, and I didn't realize how much sun. If your member never gets sun, that thing will get tan, and then it stays tan. Who knew?
It looks like you dipped your foot in milk.
Well, it looks like you just got a permanent spray tan, but you forgot to do your foot.
Yes. So I didn't even notice it. It gets so hot. So when I get home, the first thing I do is I strip down to my boxers and I just lay, because I just lay under a fan. It's just so hot out when you go and walk the dog.
Yeah.
So I was stretched out and I had my foot up, and my wife goes, "Oh my God!" and she takes a photo of my foot.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Look at this. This is
Dead man
ridiculous."
foot.
Yeah. So I posted on the internet just to get the hate, I guess. But
Right, because you're, I guess, a glutton for punishment.
yeah.
It looks only like a mild case of
You can
jaundice.
see the definitive line difference
Yeah, it
between.
is.
Yeah, you got a farmer's foot.
That's what happens, yeah. So then people are noticing that you had this onychocryptosis, which, I mean, it sounds terrible. It sounds like you're about to die.
What
I wish
is
you
it?
well.
What is it?
Dead man's foot. What is this?
It's an ingrown toenail.
So
damn.
That's so dumb. Why would they just not say ingrown hair? Why would you gotta give it that long name?
Because it's an ingrown toenail.
Or why you gotta give that long name though?
Yeah.
He doesn't have an ingrown hair. He's got an ingrown toenail.
I'm about to say toenail. That word threw me off. It's a big word.
Would that be painful though?
Yes.
Like I have no pain. It just is. Maybe it just looks bad.
See, your toenail can grow into your skin, and it doesn't have to necessarily be painful or hurt you. Can he just leave it, or is this bad?
If it hasn't bothered you and you're not having any pain right now, then I don't see any kind of issue. Have you ever had an ingrown toenail cut out of your foot?
Once when I was back in the day, I played soccer because all my friends were on sports. And I was like, well, let me join this thing. So
Wow. You played soccer?
for 1 year, and I go, never again will I ever play a sport.
Running sucks.
But I got an ingrown toenail from from never kicking a ball up and then doing a whole year of it.
The pressure.
The pressure. Plus, the shoes are a little different. They used to be real tight and narrow.
So you soccer pretty hard, dog.
Yeah, for 1 year. I was by far the worst player.
Yeah.
I realized quickly that I was not an athletic person.
Dead weight doer.
You were on the purple team.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've never had it cut out or if you're not having pain right now, I would just leave it. My wife has these frequently. And she goes in and she just did one the other day. She said it was terrible. And this is a woman that I've never seen a human be able to take the levels of pain that she can and what she puts herself through. It's unreal. I mean, there's been things where I would be down. She doesn't, the pain pills, doesn't need them, doesn't do all that kind of stuff. When they're like, look, you need a pain reliever. She's like, no problem. She doesn't sweat. You can't even tell she's in pain. And when she says that something was painful, it has to be very painful. Because she is not a weak-minded lady.
Is she prone to get them?
Yes.
Does she pick at her toe?
I don't know about that. I'm not sure that that's the thing. I think it's just how they grow. My dad gets them. Thankfully, I don't. My dad used to soak his feet, and he would cut them out. But I think if you have this, it's a regular thing, and it's a pretty nasty thing. I've not heard anything about having to do with a person who picks their feet that you get it. I think it's just kind of the way your toenail grows.
Because I know people that pick at their toenails and fingernails, and then they get them. But that
Gotcha.
could be a totally separate thing from somebody who's just genetically.
And pretty gross, too.
Yeah. Well, it could be just from having it back in the day. My foot is permanently scarred and just looks like that now. I was actually very self-conscious about my feet until yesterday.
That was odd that somebody could see that photo and try to diagnose that with you, because it doesn't sound like it's the correct diagnosis either.
No, I mean, maybe it just is the remnants of having it in the past, and it just still bears the scars.
I knew somebody that put up a selfie photo, and she had a mole on her neck area, and someone noticed it. A doctor had noticed it and said, "That looks cancerous. You better go get that checked out." And it was.
Really?
And it was all because they looked at it on a photo that she posted. She wasn't even thinking about nothing.
See, Kevin, selfies are good for you.
Yeah, they save your life, huh?
It saved her. She's very grateful.
Yeah.
We should all do more selfies.
Okay. Well, thank God Denny's is not going to die. At worst, you're going to have an ingrown toenail cut out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll prepare for the inevitable.
I feel like we could cut it out for you.
Agreed.
Take a slug of whiskey and bite on leather. Why did you guys do it?
Yeah, me and Nurse Lana, we want to cut it out for you.
And then watch them remove your toe from your body.
They used to call me Healing Hands Pennington.
I thought that was the Juicy Daddy.
All right.
All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, Denny's. He's got a little bit of comedy for you. He's going to be breaking down some jokes. We're going to let him know which ones are funny and which ones are not next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have an accident to keep an eye out for currently on 95 southbound. You're going to see this one just beyond the exit for 45th Street. Look for a right lane blocked in that area. Traffic and service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
The fajita revolution is on at Tijuana Flats. Choose from fajita tacos, burrito, or quesadilla with grilled chicken or steak. All the fajita flavors in 3 new ways to crave, starting at $9.99. For a limited time, only at Tijuana Flats.
I just discovered the best back-to-school hack, shopping at Kohl's. With the extra 15% off right now, I found new school style for old school prices, like tees for under $7 that'll be so perfect for both recess and weekend fun. Then I picked up a few statement pieces, including a cool backpack that my son is so excited about. And up next, the best school year yet. All thanks to Kohl's. Select styles. Offers end July 23rd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Are you a person that has ever struggled trying to lose weight? I think so many of us have, but now it's easier than ever. Even if you've been trying for a long period of time and it's just not coming off, you can do just what my wife did. She did Red Mountain weight loss, and the weight just flew off. She wasn't able to lose any kind of weight because she had a hormone imbalance. She had to get her hormones right first, but when she did, look out, she lost a ton of weight. She's told her friends about Red Mountain, and one of her friends lost 22 pounds. And with Red Mountain, you can lose 20 pounds by this time next month. It's all because of their RM3, an all-natural hormone that burns fat from your belly, hips, and thighs. You can regain your ideal body weight while eating real fresh food. You're not going to feel starved or deprived or jittery because it's not a stimulant, and your medication is delivered right to your door, so it's super easy. Just hit pound 250 from your cell phone right now and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. That's pound 250 Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Yo, Biff, this one still needs to be vacuumed.
The service at Chuck's car detailing business is spotless, but new word-of-mouth recommendations leave him short of hands.
They don't have an appointment? Just get him in line behind the pickup truck. I'll stay for another couple hours and get it done tonight.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates, and you can schedule and conduct virtual interviews right from the Indeed dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Deals on the McD app are kind of like cool breezes on a hot summer day. You don't know when they're coming, but when they hit, there's nothing quite like them. Save time and get back to summer fun when you order ahead on the app. Pick up a juicy, tender McCrispy, golden fries, and a refreshing Dr. Pepper. It's 25% off your entire order when you spend $1 using mobile order and pay on the McD app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid 6/1/23 through 12/31/23 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Dr. Pepper is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7UP, Inc. The McCafe Oreo Frappe has altered my brain chemistry. It's got tasty mocha, a hint of coffee, and Oreo cookie pieces. All of this deliciousness is blended with ice, then covered in whipped topping and even more Oreo cookie pieces. Oh, that's cold. Brain frappe! Hurry, the McCafe Oreo Frappe is back for unlimited time. Get 25% off your entire order exclusively when you spend $1 using mobile order and pay on the McD app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 12/31/23 at participating McDonald's. Valid one time per day while supplies last. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group used under license.
Want you to save thousands during the summer sell-a-thon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Hey, Nick Rivers, here's the deal. Their lot is overstocked. New inventory is arriving daily, like the Fortes, the Sportages, the Tellurides, EV6s, and the new popular 2024 Kia Carnivals. And right now at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, low financing rates. Check out the great specials online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. You got a trade? They want it. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. And listen, don't prejudge your credit. If you've got a job bringing home $350 a week, they want to approve your credit guaranteed. Don't miss your chance to save thousands during the summer sell-a-thon. Right now, only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800 New Kias online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires September 5th, 23.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, how are negotiations going for Vanna White? You know, she was asking to make Pat money. Did she get Pat money? We'll tell you what she's getting coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Who wants to laugh their ass off? Ooh, I know I do. He wrote some funny punchlines just for me and you. It's Danny's Joke Jury.
Who's ready to laugh? All right, here we go. A little homegrown comedy. Denny's has got the jokes. We're going to let them know which ones are funny. What you got for us today, Denny's?
Alrighty. What did the owner say after the Hindenburg exploded?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, the horror. I don't know. What did he say?
Blimping ain't easy.
Could you imagine if he just turned to somebody calmly and be like, blimping ain't easy. Oh, my gosh. I think we'd actually know that quote.
Oh, yeah. That would go down in history.
Yeah, that would. Blimping ain't easy, man.
Second joke. Why do chefs like to relax with linguine?
Why do chefs, I don't know, why do they like to relax with linguine?
To help pasta time.
Oh,
that's
an
good.
automatic greatest hit.
I mean, he is a
That's in the
legend.
book. That one's
Print it.
That's a
Print it, greatest hits right there.
That's amazing.
Pasta time.
Pasta time. Third joke. Why was King Neptune so tight with the mafia?
I don't know. Why was he so tight with the mafia?
Because he was a mermaid man.
Mermaid man.
I mean, you got me in stitches, Josh.
Fourth joke. What did they catch the row team doing under the bleachers?
I don't know. What did they catch him doing under the bleachers?
Canoodling.
Oh,
canoe.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Smart comedy.
And final joke. Why are shorter gigolos difficult to make deals with?
Shorter gigolos? I don't know. Why?
Because they try to lowball.
Oh.
Okay.
That was great.
Josh.
It's all around. There's some rumors going around here that we might have a live producer Denny's Joke Jury at the show on Saturday night.
Yes, and I think we're going to select a few people to be the judges and the jury.
And they're going to have a numbering system, kind of like what you do. You ever see when someone's skating and they go to the Russian judge and they always give the American like a 2?
Yes.
It's going to be 10, 10, 10, 2.
We're also giving him a sack of rotten tomatoes.
Oh, I mean, technically, that's what we should do.
Awesome. Wow.
We should do vegetables.
That is going to be the most intense round of Denny's Joke Jury ever. Oh, my God.
It's going to be hard to concentrate when you think you might catch a tomato to the
You guys
eye.
get a roadhouse cage.
Be funny, Denny's.
Don't blow it.
You're right.
All right. Well, the show goes down this Saturday at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. It is sold out. People were asking. There will be follow-up video to it just because it is a paid event. We're not going to be doing a live stream this time, but very short afterwards, you will have the video posted that you'll be able to watch.
Absolutely. It'll be up on video and on podcast as well.
Okay, very cool. So that's what's happening with the live show on Saturday.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, this Wheel of Fortune stuff is layered. So, Vanna White, when she found out that Pat Sajak was leaving, she saw this as her opportunity to get more money, and good for her, because she has made $3 million a year for the last 18 years.
I don't know how she's lived on that, and
But I mean, he was making $15 million a year. And then she was making $3 million a year, but she never got raises as the show became more popular. He did, and I would say that's not really fair.
Okay,
she needs a better agent.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
So she has negotiated part of her deal, and they say that she will be getting quite a bit more when she does the celebrity version of Wheel of Fortune. But as for the syndicated show, negotiations have now been halted because of the writers' strike. They say they are very far apart on coming to a deal because what she wants and what they're willing to pay, it's Sony that she negotiates with, is very far apart. But because of the writer's strike, they're not even in negotiations right now.
She's worth 85 mil, as they say in the business.
It's pretty good for turning letters.
She'll be okay. And I think she married a rich guy, too. So
of course. Yeah.
Well, they're different roles, too. Pat was the host. She was they're different things. So when people are mad that they're not making the same money, they're doing different things as well.
Different skill set. I think they should have given her a shot at being the host.
I agree. I'm with you. I think a shot.
She should have auditioned like everybody else. And if she wasn't good enough, then of course she doesn't get the gig. But give the girl a shot. They didn't even do that.
Do we know they didn't?
I mean, that's what we're hearing.
No, that's not. I've never heard that, Kevin. That's a Virginia fact. We don't know that.
We're hearing the men at Sony never took her serious.
Well, there's people out there like Virginia trying to turn this into a gender war. And
she said, I'd like to audition. They said, you're a girl. Good luck.
That's a direct quote.
That was a direct quote of what they said.
I think they told her, get back in the kitchen.
They did.
They said, by the way, get me a sandwich.
Turn that letter and go make me a ham.
Sony men.
Yeah, these are the quotes.
Yeah, Kevin, 9 out of 10 Sony men are sexist pigs.
Yeah.
Probably
wow.
more.
Maybe more.
This is the real story. I didn't hear all these.
I love Virginia factoid. She just rattled off all of these factoids that she has no idea.
She never got a shot at because she's a woman.
She doesn't even like the show.
I hate the show.
Right, she hates the show.
Just making up
But
stuff.
she's an expert on everything that happened behind the scenes.
I think the wheel is stupid.
And so you're going to go ahead and lie about it?
Here's something that's not a lie, unlike the rest of my dirt. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, they say, is going to be getting paid the highest salary for an actor for a single role, earning $50 million for his new Amazon movie Red One.
$50 million.
$50 million.
Yeah, I got to tell you, honestly, I don't know the intricate ins and outs of this strike that is going on, but I could get why some people are upset. When you barely can afford rent and you're contributing a lot to a film behind the scenes and you just keep hearing that The Rock is making $50 million a picture and all he needs to do is give up 2% of that and it would make everybody good in the industry, and they won't do that. And it's not just, some of the A-list actors. It's the people that run the studios.
The studio executives, the guys making big bonuses.
Look, honestly, The Rock or anybody might not be getting any money for a long time because just what I'm hearing, it sounds like both sides are really entrenched in their positions and there's no middle ground whatsoever. They're very far apart. And one person who used to run studio thinks that the earliest we would have any new material will be the beginning of next year, and he sees it going a lot longer than that.
A lot of people, too, are realizing that you don't necessarily always need Hollywood. And there's a lot of people independently making stuff, and it's really kind of making people do it on their own.
They better watch out.
And that's a scary thing for them.
I know my son, 15-year-old, the content he's watching is people on TikTok and YouTube and people of that sort. And, they might put themselves in a bad spot where there might be somebody else that comes up this time and grabs people's attention away from TV and movies.
Well, it's the first time, too. You're seeing the movie industry kind of bleed a little bit. There's a lot of bleeding of a lot of these big movies that are supposed to be doing good, and they're not.
Right.
And some people are going, I'm not really watching these movies anyway.
So if this thing goes on for a long time, there's going to be a lot of stuff. I was watching that Mr. Beast. He's the top follow guy on YouTube. Pretty amazing production values in the stuff that he does on his show. And things like that might start grabbing people's attention over TV and movies.
Well, I think they are. Not across the board, but they are, and it's a lot cheaper, and you don't have to deal with 9 executives and 4 bosses and 3 people saying, oh, you can't do it this way. You can do it your own way.
And then when they finally do start making new material again, they might find that there's not that much money available for anybody.
But you have to go
Writers,
out there.
actors, anyone.
You gotta
Studio execs.
You got to be good, though. You got to go out there and make good material.
Of course.
Some people are going to think it's like an OnlyFans where everyone that's going out there and making something is going to make a lot of money. That's not the case, but you don't have a lot of red tape either.
Yeah, well, this does give an opportunity for people to go out and grab attention.
Well, I just so happened to see it last night. I don't know if you caught CMA Fest on ABC. It was the Country Music Awards Fest, and they were just playing artist after artist. And I was about to nod off, and I'm like, is that controversial song? They let Jason Aldean do Try That in a Small Town. But they did not play the video. I think that's what people are saying is the problem. The video, not so much the song and the lyrics. I don't know.
You probably know more about that, Kev.
Yeah, I think it's the video is part of it because of the courthouse that he is filming it in front of. That just kind of adds to it. But just kind of the attitude and the talking about it. Sheryl Crow is one of the people that has come and spoken out against it. She tweeted, Jason, I'm from a small town. There's nothing small town or American about promoting violence. You should know better than anyone for having survived a mass shooting. And so she's kind of one of the leads that is on this criticizing that. And that's all based on the lyrics. Look, there are a lot of places throughout the South that are problematic. That you would be like, okay, if you want to do a list of all the places you should not film a video in the South, you're talking any
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Statues, plantations, courthouses.
I lived in Mississippi.
Trees.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. So, be like, we're in the South. Can I film a video? Nowhere.
Do you agree with V, though? Is it more of the video, not the song? Because I've never heard the song. Is the words controversial, or is it pretty much the video?
I think it's the attitude that's in it. Yeah, it really kind of speaks to some of the riots that had happened early in the pandemic. And just how that kind of stuff would not happen in a small town. So some people take that vehicle and, okay, so if people wanted to protest against racism, you wouldn't, you beat them up just because that doesn't fly in a small town. So some people are reading into it and taking it that way. And Jason Aldean is trying to say, look, I didn't have anything racial in this. I was just saying that, look, in a small town, those kind of things don't fly. We wouldn't be destroying our town to try to make a statement. So it's really people from small towns and rural living versus people in big cities who are criticizing, and both sides don't really get each other.
That is true.
They take to the internet.
That is so true.
They just don't, and they probably never will understand each other.
Unless you've lived in both, you really don't understand what each side is saying, and they don't understand each other.
There's actually a country song by Colin Ray called Not That Different. We're really not that different from each other.
Yeah, we are.
I was going to say, that song's a lie.
That song's a big lie.
It was from the 90s, Kevin.
Yeah, well, we may not have been that different then. We're very different now.
And that's what's going on in your dirt. Brought to you by Giving Juice.
Okay.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
I don't know much about Sebastian Maniscalco, but he's obviously doing something right because He is sold out. Hard Rock Live tonight through the weekend.
He's a superstar comedian. My dad, my sister, so many people love this guy, Kevin.
Yeah.
And they've loved him for quite a while.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from what I'm hearing, sold out.
Dang.
At Hard Rock Live. So, yeah, I was listening to some clips being like, okay, what's the deal with him? If you never heard the guy that has sold out Hard Rock Live for the next 4 nights, here's Sebastian Maniscalco.
So my grocery store is open 24 hours a day. You know what I did? I went in at 3 a.m. I don't know. I'm looking at the bagger. He's got a rainbow mohawk, right? Then he's got this, I don't know what it is, if it's an earring. You ever see this? It looked like somebody took a shotgun and blew a hole through his ear. And then they put magnets in his earlobe. Do you know what would happen to me if I ever came home as a kid with magnets hanging out of my ear? My father would throw me against the refrigerator.
You said your friend Jerry absolutely loves Sebastian Maniscalco, so I assume there's going to be a lot of paisanos.
Yes, a beloved Italian entertainer, Sebastian Maniscalco.
And he's been in some movies, too. He just did one with De Niro. I believe he's done a couple with De Niro now.
I think we had him in studio one time, and he was a very nice guy.
Very nice guy.
He's a
pro.
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah. Well, he's doing something right, so that's going to be going on the next 4 nights at Hard Rock Live. Other things that we got going on, we'll break down tomorrow all the events that are going to be happening this weekend, like you have the Rolling Loud happening in Miami, big event at Hard Rock Stadium. Plus, next weekend, we have got a big show at I Think Financial when you've got Dave Matthews Band rolling into town for 2 nights. And we've got some tickets to that show. If you don't have yours yet and you want them, you can dial us up at 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Going to play a round of Who's Got More Money. You talked about Kim Kardashian and her net worth.
Oh,
now,
so much money.
Where does that relate to Kanye West? Who's got more money now? Chris Rock or The Rock? Who's got more money and how much? So we're going to cough up those tickets coming up here in a couple minutes. And also, I got a follow-up email. Remember yesterday for our makeup or breakup, we are hearing of the fiance that spent a night with her ex. And they were supposed to be getting married.
Shady lady.
Coming up this weekend, there's now some new details to the story and a new revelation about what also happened that night with her ex. I'll break it all down for you and what's said next. Coming up next.
Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I could lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. I feel your love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our 4-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong. We're doing the right thing. I could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Say no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn. Sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn. Sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn. Sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Yeah, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been playing hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been playing hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned.
All right, we got some hot tickets for you. Dave Matthews always comes South Florida. Last weekend of July, it's his thing. Going to be taking over, I think, Financial Amphitheater. And I got some tickets for you right now. Amanda's on here from Lake Worth Beach. Hello, Amanda.
Hello.
I got a warning for you, Amanda. This is going to be ridiculously easy, okay?
All right, let's do it.
Okay. All right. So who's got more money? A couple things we heard about some celebrities and just how much money they are getting. Virginia was just talking in the dirt about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson going to be making $50 million for the latest Red Notice that is going to be going to Netflix. So tell me, who has more money to their net worth? This is according to the very incorrect internets. Is it The Rock or Chris Rock?
Let's say The Rock.
You're going to go with The Rock, not Chris Rock?
Yes.
You'd be correct, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The Rock is worth $800 million. Chris Rock, 60.
Wow.
But I mean, The Rock is a action superstar. You know, he's doing movies on the reg. That's why.
Absolutely. Yeah. But just I thought the disparity between the wealth is kind of fascinating. All right, what about Kim Kardashian, who they just valued her new Skims brand at $4 billion? Is her net worth greater or less than her ex-husband, Kanye West?
Oh, it's going to be Kim.
It's going to be Kim on that? Yep, there you go. How this has switched since when they first got married to where they are now. It was reversed at one point. Now, Kim Kardashian valued at $1.7 billion. Kanye West at $500 million now.
Wow, he did lose a lot.
Man, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, how about this? Amanda, Robert Downey Jr. or Simon Cowell?
I'm going to go with Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr., that is the only tough one I've thrown at you.
Oh.
They've got him valued at $300 million, Simon Cowell at $600.
Wow. Oh, because Simon had all those contracts.
He's $600 million?
He's a producer.
What?
Yeah, he does a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and he's been on 9,000 shows.
Yeah. Okay, one more for a win here, Amanda. What about Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon? Who's got more money?
Let's do Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel? No.
Oh.
That one's Jimmy Fallon.
Dang.
He's got Kimmel by 10 million, 60 to 50 million. Okay, we're going to get this here for you.
We got this. We got this.
We got this. Hang in there, Amanda.
Teamwork.
Kevin Bacon or Kevin Ralston?
Okay.
Yes. I don't even know my net worth, but it's not a lot.
Way less zeros.
All right. How much do I have in my wallet?
You're not allowed to have money, so nothing.
Nothing. Can your net value be zero? I think that's where I am.
You can't have it because you'll blow it.
Okay, we're going to go Clint Eastwood or Sean Connery.
Okay.
Who's got a higher net worth, Amanda? Two old dogs that have been making movies. They were sex symbols in the 60s.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood for the win. You got it.
Yay!
$375 million to Sean Connery's $350 million.
Wow, Connery's got that much.
Yeah, Bond, man.
Yeah.
You know, that was worth a lot. Keep in mind, too, he was in the Indiana Jones movie back in the day, right?
Yeah, he was.
Okay. Amanda, you're going to Dave Matthews next weekend, all right?
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
You are very welcome. Enjoy the show. Yesterday on Makeup or Breakup, we got an email saying my fiance spent a night with her ex. This was a guy who was set to get married this weekend. He found out that his girlfriend lied to him about going out with girlfriends last weekend, and instead they went to go hang out with an ex.
Till 4 a.m.
Yeah, she just wanted to make sure she had no feelings left for him before she got married. So she did admit to her lie when she got caught in it, but said it was because she knew that her fiance, who had sent us the email, wouldn't be cool. I wonder why. Would you be cool with...
No, lying and sneaking around and going to hang out with your ex till 4 a.m. That looks suspicious.
Yeah, his fiance claims nothing happened, and then she went to the beach after 4 a.m. just to think.
Even if you believe her that nothing happened and she went to the beach after to think, it still is egregious because she lied and she made this whole elaborate thing and involved other chicks.
If we're walking down the plank together, I want to make sure we're walking down the plank and you know for a fact you want to do it. I don't want you going in half with a half heart.
It's walking the aisle.
Oh, that's right. Walking the aisle.
Walking the plank is the pirates.
One and the same.
After she came home, she had no doubt that she wanted to marry the guy who'd sent us the email. Now, none of this sat well with him. That's why he sent us the email. So we recommended pretty much no wedding and at least 3 months apart, just to kind of sort things through. Well, I got an update email from him yesterday. He had heard the segment and said, so I heard your conversation on your podcast yesterday. I guess he listened time delayed. He said it was a relief, and it confirmed what I knew I needed to do. So I spent the day calling family and friends to let them know that the wedding this coming weekend was off.
Wait, you told family before you told her? Oh, no.
I don't know the timing on that. Let's see what he says here.
Okay, all right.
He said, my parents were fine with it. My brother actually told me that he was relieved and then went on about how he didn't ever trust my fiance in the first place.
Wow.
He thought I needed to end the relationship permanently, and I told him I was not there yet. One friend was flying in from out of town, and he's still coming in, and we're going to just make this a guys' weekend here in South Florida. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Way more than I was looking forward to getting married. Now you're excited. That tells you right there you should not be getting married.
My fiance and I had hashed this all out until 2 a.m. this morning. So he'd sent this yesterday. When I pushed the issue more, I did find out that she had also kissed her ex.
Oh, dude, it's over.
That is not cool.
She said there was no passion in it. And
whatever.
It felt like kissing a wax mannequin.
They banged.
Dog, she sucks. Get next. Get
That's when she knew they were without a doubt not ever going to be a thing. I told her that I didn't know that we ever would be either, but I said we can see where we are in a few months. She left crying and has been texting me nonstop with photos and songs that were both big to us in our relationship.
Ugh. Get out. This is so annoying.
I honestly feel numb at the moment. I don't know if that means my feelings are dead for my fiance or that it is just a psychological mechanism to protect me from the pain I should be feeling at this moment. Anyway, I'll be having a fun weekend, and I'll just take time with my feelings. If it's meant to be, I assume my fiance and I will find our way back to each other eventually. Thanks for your help.
She did more than kiss, by the way.
You think
I
so?
agree.
Okay, there's even another layer. Huh?
You don't just kiss and go, oh my gosh, we lost that magic we once had with my ex. Yeah.
Bye.
Right.
Oh, it's 4 a.m. I'm going to leave now.
Well, she's already a liar, so why is it all of a sudden she going to tell the truth now?
Right. Yeah. So anyway, that's what wound up going down with that.
I would invite that guy she kissed on your boys' weekend and get the real deets.
I'd buy him a meal because he saved you grief. He saved you a lifetime or at least a moment of your life of grief.
Yeah. Spoil that guy and then get the real details out of him so you can put the nail in the coffin on this situation.
That's when you text her back. A selfie with you and the guy. Go, hey, I got a new friend.
Look who's joining me on my boys' weekend.
Yeah. And by the way, we kissed and it was awesome.
We have chemistry.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we got a round of Who is Legit. We've got a flight attendant, a real flight attendant.
Ooh.
What kind of questions can you ask a flight attendant that they would answer that somebody trying to pretend a flight attendant wouldn't know? That's what you got to figure out, because we got to try to figure out who our imposter flight attendant is coming up next.
97.9 WRMF, the summer of 2023. All summer long, win free summer getaways to Orlando. Cash.
Awesome.
Concert tickets.
Cool.
Theme park tickets.
That is awesome.
Dining and more. Because it's the summer of 2023. I mean, who should pay when it's free?
Summer of 2023.
On 97.9 WRMF. Listen all summer for the best free stuff.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And get our 97.9 WRMF mobile app to earn rewards and win all summer long. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. A multi-vehicle accident is causing delays on 95 southbound in Broward County. Look for 3 right lanes blocked right at Davie Boulevard and give yourself plenty of extra time through that area. Here in Palm Beach County, you're moving slowly on the turnpike in both directions between Lake Worth Road and Southern Boulevard. Plus 95 moving slowly right now in both directions between 10th Avenue North and Lantana Road. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Make paradise your home this summer at O Palm Beach Resort and Spa. This Forbes 5-star oceanfront retreat is celebrating its 10th anniversary, and oh, what a decade it's been. Book your 2-night stay for $1,010. Receive $40 resort credit and bring the entire family. Loggers Kids Club is complimentary for all hotel guests. Kids can participate in summer camp style activities, and teens can use the arcade and teen club Hideaway. For info, visit opalmbeach.com. That's EAU palmbeach.com.
At Mint Eco Car Wash, they are doing it different. So excited about the grand opening coming up of their 4th location right there on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. And by this time next year, Mint Eco Car Wash is going to have 10 car washes in Palm Beach County, making them the largest car wash in Palm Beach County. As soon as you pull up, you realize, okay, this place is different. From the landscaping to the spa atmosphere to the way they really care about keeping you happy. At Mint Eco Car Wash, do a quick wash, do a 10-minute wash, do your own vacuuming, do a full overhaul with detailing. However you want to do it, the options are all there in front of you at Mint Eco Car Wash. And they're winning all kinds of awards. Best Car Wash and Detail Center 2 years in a row from the Post. Several environmental awards. Go to mintecocarwash.com. That's mintecocarwash.com and find the one nearest you today.
The new year for life scratch-offs are literally for life.
That literally has my head spinning.
You could literally win up to $1 million a year for life.
Oh, wow. That literally blows me away.
They offer the highest instant win top prizes ever, plus bonus play.
I literally can't hold my horses.
Year for life scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. Literally for life. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
These days, there are plenty of things to worry about, but keeping pests out of your home shouldn't be one of them. That's why you need Massey Services. Massey eliminates pests before they get inside. They start by carefully inspecting the inside and outside of your home and then focus customized treatments on the outside. Best of all, your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back. That's the Massey difference. Expect more and get it.
Cooling or heating system on the fritz? Look no further than the pros at ARS Rescue Rooter. Call ARS today and we'll waive the service call fee with any cooling or heating system repair. The expert technicians at ARS are available 7 days a week to fix all of your cooling and heating problems. Call now or visit ars.com for details, terms, and conditions. License number CMC 1249-753, CAC 181-3963, CFC 142-8283, EC 1300858.
Call ARS and Rescue Rooter.
Hi, it's Randy for Tijuana Flats. I'm going to make you hungry. The fajita revolution that is on right now, but only for a limited time at Tijuana Flats. Fajita quesadilla, fajita burrito, fajita tacos. Maybe you want the grilled chicken or the grilled steak, starting at just $9.99. And that delicious garlic lime sauce is everything that's on their fajita menu right now. Fajita is the unconventional way. 3 different ways. That taco, burrito, or quesadilla. They even have bowls now at Tijuana Flats. You're going to love it. Get to Tijuana Flats right now for fajita time right now, or get the app to order ahead.
Millions of home visits, hundreds of medical professionals, a nonprofit home healthcare agency. VNA of Florida is currently hiring nurses and aides to deliver care to our patients in their homes. We have 8 to 12-hour shifts as well as home visits available immediately. Home care is an independent setting where you will work one-to-one with a patient who smiles when you walk through the door. Call 888-618-8322 or apply online at vnaflorida.org.
Well, I'm turning 50 next week, and so I'm going to begin anew this week. They're going to show me some cool things. You know, I've done the Morpheus 8 a little bit. I'm so excited to try it on some other parts of my body that I haven't done yet. I did a little bit on my stomach. I want to do a little bit on my arms. Kim Kardashian swears by it, and if it's good enough for Kim, it's good enough for me. Begin Anew has it, the Morpheus 8 system for skin tightening. Begin Anew has all the fun new stuff. The semaglutide, the total optimal wellness check, the in-body composition test that they do. If you're looking to lose weight and feel better and live better, stop those food cravings, that semaglutide really does work, and they have it at Begin Anew. Tell them you heard about it from me and get $75 off the cost of your semaglutide. Can't combine that with any offers or other specials. Female owned and operated right there on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza in Jupiter. BeginAnewMed.com.
Mom, Dad, you should shop Amazon for back to school and save some money. See, I'm currently obsessed with superheroes and need all the superhero stuff. Superhero lunchbox, superhero backpack. But next year, it'll be something else. Maybe dinosaurs? I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. But I can tell you not to spend a fortune and shop low prices for school on Amazon. Okay, good chat. Amazon. Spend less, smile more.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Stars, stripes, and savings at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Celebrate this 4th of July all month long with their Independence Day sales event. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge selection of inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Waking up to mostly cloudy skies, keeping us very warm this morning. Low 80s for the morning hours, then highs in the low 90s with feels like temperatures in the triple digits. Heat advisory remains in effect. We'll have a few passing showers or storms later this morning through the early afternoon. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. Starting stronger starts at AutoZone, where they've got battery solutions in the form of free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes them America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
The summer of 2023 on 97.9 WRMF.
We got a lot of great shows coming to South Florida, and you can get tickets to them by downloading the WRMF app. You can either register to win concert tickets right there on the app, or just by listening, you see that artist come up and you can tap the track like Post Malone or a Jonas Brothers song. Plus, we got tickets for Pitbull, Enrique, and Ricky Martin. Cool thing, you can listen to the radio station live, the KVJ show. You can get our podcast, the regular and the after the show, and even send us text and audio messages just by downloading the very free WRMF app.
Summer of 2023.
Learn more at WRMF.com.
Can you sniff out an imposter? That is the name of the game here. And who is legit? We have a legitimate flight attendant, and then we got somebody else who's lying. And they're going to try to pretend like they are a flight attendant, but they're not. Virginia, your sister was a flight attendant for some time, so maybe you got some insider information here on what you want to do.
I feel like I definitely know more than the average flyer.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll let you lead this hunt then to sniff out and get the imposter. We have on here Hannah. Hello, Hannah.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
She's got on flight attendant voice, I can tell.
Yeah, very calming, peaceful.
And Rachel's on here. Hello, Rachel.
Good morning, guys.
How you doing, Rachel?
I'm great.
Good. Oh, I don't know. Rachel's a little bit more perky. Couldn't you hear that on a announcement or something?
I could hear them both.
There is some pep in that step.
Yeah, I think we might have to, at the end here, have just a line or two if they've ever done the in-flight announcements.
Kind of do like a performance off.
Well, yeah. I mean, who sounds a little bit more legit?
It's a brilliant idea.
I think that's probably what's going to do it. So we'll end with that. Virginia, I'll let you start off with the questioning here, though. We each get one to try to sniff out the imposter. What's your question for Hannah? We'll start with her. She gets to answer first.
Okay, I guess I just kind of want to know, like, where'd you work? How long'd you work? All your details about your career.
Okay. Yeah, tell me the airline and how many years you were there, Hannah.
I worked for Delta Airlines, and I was there for 7 years.
Okay. Delta Airlines and 7 years. Okay. And what about you, Rachel?
So I'm with Southwest Airlines, and I've been there just a little over a year.
A newbie.
Newbie.
Fresh fish,
as they say in the business.
That's I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that.
You don't like that she's new?
No, I don't, because I think that's how you would be like, oh, I don't know, I haven't had to deal with that yet. You see what I'm saying? I think it's an easy out. So I'm already sniffing the lies on Rachel.
Yeah, but honestly, I already got my answer.
You do, really?
I already know who the real.
Way.
I swear to you, I do.
I'm telling you my early favorite right now. Okay, what's your question, Bert? I'll let you take the next one.
I'd like to hear from both of you on how the do's and don'ts of trying to execute getting in the Mile High Club. If I wanted to do that, how would I do that? What would be the best way for me to not get caught?
To work around a flight attendant.
Yes.
What is the best approach to join the Mile High Club on a plane?
Even being on a plane for only a year, she should be able to know how you would be able to execute that.
Rachel, we're going to start with you on this question. What do you do? How would you recommend somebody trying to join the Mile High Club?
All right.
What's that? I don't know what's going on here.
Uh-oh, phone line problems. Hold on. Start over, Rachel.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rachel.
Okay, so, I mean, those bathrooms are really tiny, so it's going to be challenging. But if you're up for the challenge and you're into that sort of thing, I mean, I would try to get on a late-night flight, super dark. All the lights are probably off, and people probably wouldn't notice you sneaking off to do your thing. Give it a shot.
Okay. All right.
But what if it's not at dark? I'm saying for the guy that we're talking, it's 1 on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You know.
It's just you and Denny's. How would you do it?
You're going to have to get a little creative, maybe distract somebody and head to the bathroom in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Maybe
you could, if there's a woman in front of you that looks a little squirrely and she's drinking heavily, buy her 3 rounds. And then when she starts acting a fool, then you slip off into the back.
It's a brilliant plan.
Yeah, that's what you do. You buy that already drunk lady 3, like Virginia. You would buy her 3 rounds and then just wait until she starts getting and then you slip off to the back.
You think V is a distraction when she's out publicly drinking?
She would be your perfect distraction.
I love to talk to the flight attendants when I'm drinking. I'm like, hey, my sister was a flight attendant.
Yeah. Where's the pilot at?
Yeah.
Hannah, how would you recommend trying to join the Mile High Club?
I think that it's very difficult to actually join. I think I'm just too alert, and I've had a few people try to attempt that, and I busted them right away. I think the only way to really get away with it would be if maybe someone was sick and you were going in to check on them, but that's the only thing I could think of.
Huh. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
You heard anything so far? It's changed your answer from where it was, Jaybird, on who's the real flight attendant here and who's the imposter?
Not a thing. It's only made me realize that I was so correct.
Between Hannah and Rachel. Final question is from me. We hear these crazy stories, people having to be restrained, the fights that happen. Hannah, what is the craziest episode you've ever seen somebody put on a plane?
A drunk woman, she got kicked off the flight because she was just yelling at everybody, saying that they were sitting in her seat. But yelling at multiple people, saying that they were sitting in her seat, which means she bought 9 seats.
Maybe the people were moving.
When you're drunk, it is, though, kind of hard to remember where you're supposed to sit.
I see 2 of that guy.
Uh-huh. And Rachel, what about you? Your craziest episode that you saw as a flight attendant on a plane?
So somewhat recently, we had to have a passenger removed because he punched the guy in front of him when we were deplaning because he thought that the people in front of him weren't deplaning quickly enough. So he was agitated by that. So, yeah, he punched the guy. And then, of course, they were in the mid-cabin, so we really couldn't see what was going on. So you have, people love to tattle on planes. So you have people coming up being like, that guy back there just punched that guy. Did you see that guy back there just punched that guy? Which, of course, we didn't.
Huh.
So we have to, report that. Ops agent came on and kind of,
Okay. Rachel had a lot of extra details there in her description.
Rachel, was she the newbie or not the newbie?
Rachel's the newbie.
Rachel's the newbie.
Yeah, she's a newbie from Southwest Airlines. Hannah is the one from Delta who put 7 years in. So the final thing that I'd like to do, like I'd started off here, I'd like to hear just a line or so as you are doing an in-flight announcement. What would it sound like coming from you? Rachel, we'll start with you first.
Shortly after takeoff, we're going to serve complimentary soft drinks, juice, and coffee. Beer, wine, and liquor will be available for purchase with a valid drink coupon. You can go to the Southwest Beverage menu or the in-flight entertainment portal where those options are displayed.
I mean, I felt like I was on a plane.
Man, that really just shot my whole thing out of the water. There's no way the newbie is the legit flight attendant.
Southwest does have drink coupons.
Gosh, that was freaking really good.
To me, there's no way the newbie.
There's no way it's a new. Dude, did you hear what she just did? That sounded legit. Okay. All right, Hannah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, my bad. Yeah.
Are you getting confused?
No.
I think he's confused.
Okay. Good Lord.
Do you want to see my cheat sheet?
No.
I took notes. I'll share.
Okay.
I'll share with the class.
Hannah, let me hear your in-flight announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Flight 4B7 with service from Hong Kong to San Francisco. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 7 minutes' time. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Delta. Enjoy your flight.
Dang it. She threw in a flight number and the destination. Gosh.
She got you, Kev.
Wow. Dude.
Okay. All right, I'm going to have Suits put up a poll because I don't know if I've ever been more conflicted in my life. I got to take a second to think this over. Who is the imposter? Is it Hannah, who spent 7 years on Delta Airlines, or Rachel, who spent just 1 year on Southwest Airlines? All right, Sue's put up a poll. Who do you think is legit? Who is legit of these two? Which one was actually a flight attendant? The other was just pretending.
They both did great.
They did really, really tough. Okay, all right. Who is the actual imposter? I got to flip a coin. I don't know. I'm going to go in on Hannah, who just did the announcement, but I don't know. We're going to find out for sure next.
Oh, girl, I like you. I do. I want to be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you. I do. I hit you in a land, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We went up better friends and we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do. Oh girl, I know you only like it fancy, so I pull up in that Maybach candy. Yeah, your boyfriend, I never understand me, cause I'm about to pull this girl like a hammy. Let's take a little dip, little lady. Hit PCH from Eddie. Yeah, I've been thinking lately that I need some.
for that. I could be a shocker where roof is at. 80 in the bins when that roof go back. They don't wanna see us get too upset. I just got a feeling that we might be friends for a long, long time. You don't mind, and you know I like you for that.
I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in the bins. I like you, I do. I hit you in a leg, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We went up better friends and we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do. I do. I just want you, I just want you. Your heart's so big, but I just use. Just want you, oh baby, too. You like me too. Girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you, I do. I do.
So, which is the legit flight attendant that we just talked to? Hannah had worked for Delta for 7 years, she said. Rachel said she's worked for Southwest Airlines for a year. And right now in the KVJ TV chat, 60% think that Rachel, the one from Southwest, is the legit flight attendant. And just now, we're at 40% for Hannah. I think I'm going to put mine in for Hannah. That was really good. That when she did the in-flight announcement, I thought Rachel's was really good, and then to me, Hannah's, she went over the bar. Who's your vote for, Virginia?
I don't know, man. I am 50-50. It's a toss-up. You're going Hannah?
Yes, I am.
I'll go Rachel.
Hannah, the last one that read Hannah, she said she sounded like she was reading to me, and that's what screwed it up. And the other ones felt like it was from the heart.
Okay.
So with that, I changed. I'll go with Rachel is the real one.
Rachel's legit. So you and Virginia are both going with the chat. I am going with the dark horse pick here.
But you just said you thought. Okay, all right. Yeah.
What?
Did you flip or you always said Rachel?
No, I'm flipping.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
This is confusing, though. These girls are good. It could be either one.
Okay, so this is the question. A majority of people, and just by a slim margin, think you, Rachel, who said you worked for Southwest Airlines for 1 year, are legit. Are you a legitimate flight attendant, Rachel?
I am a legitimate flight attendant.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
We got it right,
Yes.
Bert.
Okay, you got it
He
right.
didn't know if it was time to celebrate.
Yeah.
I got confused.
You got it right, Pumpkin.
Wow. Hannah, let me just say, that was a pretty good job. You threw me for a loop with the in-flight announcement. You threw me off on that. Good job.
Thank you. I was reading, so.
That's so funny.
Dang it. All right.
These girls are good.
I didn't hear that. That's pretty cool. Well, that's a good story. So the craziest thing you saw was somebody punched somebody else, and then people were letting you know that somebody had punched somebody on your flight, Rachel.
Yeah, that's probably like the most, the craziest as far as like passengers go. Like,
Okay.
I've been really lucky. I haven't had a whole lot of squirrely ones yet, knock on wood.
Knock
which
on
is great.
wood.
But back in February, it's actually kind of cool. I actually saw this spy balloon from the air while we were flying. So that was
you saw
yeah,
it?
I have a picture of it. Yeah, out the window, I have a picture of it.
Like the spy balloon that we all know of?
The Chinese one?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that was one.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Did you know what it was at the time?
Yeah, I did. So we were flying from Baltimore to Fort Lauderdale, and we knew it was out there. We knew we were going to be in similar airspaces as it. But I was like, what are the odds of there's no way we were going to see that? Well, sure enough, about halfway through the flight, a couple passengers in the emergency exit row waved me down, and they're like, look. So they like let me climb over them basically to look out the window.
Oh, they loved it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was there. And yeah, so we all saw it. I waved some of the other flight attendants over, and we all kind of climbed over to look at it. And yeah, it was. And then they shot it down actually later that day. So
wow.
It was bizarre.
Well,
Yeah.
that's cool. You got a photo of it, though. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Rachel, thank you for coming on. You did a fantastic job.
Oh, so did Hannah. Man, I was worried. She did great.
She did do good.
Yeah, she did.
She got Kevin.
Yeah, she did. I'm a sucker, man. I'm a sucker. All right, if you got something like that, a good story, interesting profession, something like that's happened, you want to be on Who Is Legit, send us an email. mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, they resolved the lawsuit that was happening against McDonald's. You might remember the story.
The chicken nugget.
Of the chicken nugget that burned the 4-year-old girl at the McDonald's in Fort Lauderdale. And her family was looking for $15 million. They wound up getting $800,000. That's a big difference. But still $800,000. And the mother of 8-year-old Olivia sounds content. She said she was happy that the court had been receptive to her daughter's story, adding that she felt the jury's award was fair.
$800,000. You can put a hot chicken nugget wherever you want.
Wherever?
Yep.
The injuries looked really intense. They had photos of those. It looked unbelievable. Like
it was second-degree burns.
Yeah, second-degree burns, yeah.
Which, I mean...
They leave a mark, I know.
Are we sure her mom didn't burn her after the nugget hit the leg?
We know of nothing.
Wow.
You think it's a McLie?
I mean, have you ever had a nugget that could give second-degree burns? I mean, I've had hot nuggets, but you're talking about multiple layers of the skin.
The way I look at it, I've eaten things right out of the oven.
Yeah.
So, and I'm still standing. I don't know. It seems suspect. I'm with the witch on this one.
I mean, I don't have a baby thigh. I have a weathered 50-year-old woman thigh. But I feel like I could put the hottest nugget on the inside of my thigh and not get a second-degree burn.
Prove it.
I'm with Kevin. I think you should prove it.
I will.
Okay, we need a baby seat for Virginia. That's what the kid was in. It got caught between her leg and the baby seat.
You're right. It needs to be very legit.
There's a woman that is suing a Los Gatos, California restaurant, claiming that she got chemical burns on her vocal cords, nostril, and esophagus from eating the restaurant's Dragon Balls appetizer.
I didn't know dragons had balls.
The woman said she instantly felt her entire mouth, the roof of her mouth, her tongue, her throat, and her nose burn like fire. Dragon Balls are a spicy chicken appetizer prepared with dried Thai peppers. The Thai chilies, which are known as bird's eye chilies, can range from $50,000 to $250,000 heat units on the Scoville scale. Just for reference, jalapenos are anywhere from 2,500 to 5,000 heat units. So these things are a lot hotter.
You've had that native Thai with them Scovilles up high.
Yeah, I about burned out my O-ring when it came through the other end.
Kevin said he was crying on
I
the
was
toilet.
sobbing. I stripped off all my clothes. I was sweating. I was weeping. I was sobbing, like shivering, crying.
2 hours earlier.
2 hours.
Well, you were in the Thai restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
You were putting on a show.
I was.
And all the
performance.
guys from the kitchen came out to see the white guy, the gringo, who ordered native Thai, which is hotter than 5 stars.
Yeah.
Was it good going in though?
No.
It didn't even taste.
You got taste for half a millisecond, and then it immediately just went pure heat.
So you were going straight up peacocking.
It's the last time I've ever tried to put on a show for how hot.
But
of anything
what
I
a
could eat.
show it was!
Yeah.
I mean, all the cooks came out from the kitchen, and they couldn't believe it.
I'll
It's
never be the same.
Look at this crazy white guy.
Was that before or after we did hot pepper chicken?
Oh, I guess I did, but that was a bit. Yeah,
You're right.
This was just
in the restaurant,
just for the smell of it.
There wasn't even filming.
Yeah.
Well, I know if you were there was no filming.
The lawsuit describes the dish as a dangerous to life and unfit for human consumption. The woman is seeking restitution for her medical expenses, her loss of income, and the cost of the lawsuit, among other damages. The assistant manager of a South Carolina Burger King has been charged with a felony after she allegedly served customers French fries that had been in the trash can. She's accused of placing fries from the trash into the area where fresh fries go and then dumping new fries on top to mix them together.
Dang.
Oh.
If convicted, she could face up to 20 years in prison.
Trash fries get you 20 years?
Yeah.
Pedophiles are getting 6 months?
That don't seem right.
That don't seem right.
Pedophiles are getting 6 months?
Yeah.
That don't seem right either.
That doesn't seem right.
Guys that look at porn and look at those pictures, absolutely. They get busted and get 6 months.
Don't mess with the kids and don't mess with people's food. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Trash fries are disgusting.
A 44-year-old woman in Wellborn, Florida, stole a fire truck last Saturday, and for some reason, the fire chief had let her spend the night at the station. And at some point in the morning, she just takes off with one of the fire trucks. Well, the fire truck runs out of gas, and then a cop shows up. But she didn't want to come off suspicious, so she pretended like she was a volunteer firefighter who's just out on a job when the fire truck ran out of gas. But apparently what she was saying, just she didn't come off legit, kind of like the people we just had. And he's like, let me kind of look at the roster here. Didn't see her name, and then they arrested her and charged her with grand theft, fraud, and impersonating a firefighter.
Wow.
You can't do that.
It's a busy night.
Very busy.
To go back to your trash fries,
Yeah.
Is that too intense for a KVJ punishment?
What, eating fries out of the trash can?
Yeah. Just trash fries. Virginia said trash fries, and I don't know. I just feel like she would hate doing that as a punishment.
So what do? You put fries in the trash can, then you take them right back out, and then you mix them in?
Yeah, you put them in the trash can, you mix them with all the trash, and then put them in a bowl. You got to eat them trash fries.
Okay.
Can you turn off his mic?
You're not liking that,
That's
Virginia?
gross.
Well, can I see?
I'm not looking to get sick.
Where's your heart? No heart.
College student Chris Hospital was off of New Smyrna Beach when a shark grabbed his foot and dragged him off of his surfboard. He said he thought that his foot might have been gone at first. Thankfully, it is not. But he got a pretty good shark bite.
It just looks like hamburger meat.
Yeah. New Smyrna Beach is the shark attack capital of the world.
I wonder why that is.
Because the sharks got the message, and they're like, all right.
Yeah.
We got to let this town live up to his reputation.
Yeah, they know the humans are more delicious than anywhere. A second woman was gored by a bison, this time at Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota.
When are these hookers going to realize bison don't play?
They don't like selfies.
Park officials said she suffered significant injuries to her abdomen and foot. She was listed in serious but stable condition.
Was she taunting the bison, trying to get a selfie, or did the bison just say, I don't like that woman?
They didn't say in the report, but yesterday when we were talking about the other person who had been gored, they said that bison can run 3 times as fast as humans, and you have to maintain at least a 25-yard distance from them.
If you just happen to be like, I don't know, out on the range hiking, and then you run across a bison, okay, and you tried to get away, I'm not mad at you. It's the people that are like trying to take a selfie with the bison in the background that I'm like, you know what? If you get gored, you brought it on yourself.
Hey, will that bison eat this pizza? I don't know. Let's videotape it.
Oh, God.
Don't know if you saw the press conference yesterday, but the police are now a little suspicious of Carly Russell's abduction story in Hoover, Alabama from last Friday night when she had called 911 to report that a toddler was walking down a busy highway. Here's where they said some things are just not quite lining up.
Carly's 911 call remains the only report of a child on the interstate, despite numerous vehicles passing through the area at that time. Detectives continue analyzing data from Carly's cell phone that was left behind at the scene. Part of what data includes several internet searches in the days leading up to her disappearance that I think are very relevant to this case. On July 13th, the day of her disappearance, the term, how to take money from a register without being caught. A search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. A search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction. And I do think it's highly unusual the day that someone gets kidnapped, that 7 hours or 8 hours before that they're searching the internet, Googling the movie Taken about an abduction. I find that very, very strange. Yes.
Yeah, that is a little strange.
Damn, they got us.
That's all they got on her?
Her parents are standing by her and believe that she was abducted by the red-haired man that she said she was abducted by.
Oh, boy.
So I guess we'll have to see how it does play out.
If you search on your Google for Taken and then you get took that day,
yeah, it's quite a coincidence.
She a little suspect.
There was a couple of things she searched on the internet.
That hooker and her family got me.
Yeah.
She had somebody on there that was
got a lot of people
impassioned.
Yeah, they even had a GoFundMe going for her that I guess they've had to return the money.
I just don't see how you could lie like that in today's age and not think you're going to get caught.
Well, I think that's what happened was they looked back because they have like video footage of the interstate and they're like, nobody saw a toddler. You can't see a toddler on the video. Like what?
Where's it's very busy interstate too.
Nobody else saw this toddler but her.
Well, the other thing too is your phone can really let you know where you're really at. I was over here.
Well, they had found that too. They had said that where she said she was because they were able to ping her phone. They said she was the distance of 6 football fields away. And they were like, okay, well, that toddler's moving fast. So that's part of what didn't line up either, looking at the exact location of where her phone was.
But this whole thing did secure in my mind that I can never help a toddler.
A toddler?
I'm not getting out of my car. If I see a toddler, not getting out of my car.
Well, Virginia herself also called 911. The big question here, though, has Virginia been paying too much attention to child abduction stories, or was she actually justified in the call that she made? We're going to hear her story next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Weather making for a slower than usual commute this morning. You're under speed on 95 in both directions between North Lake Boulevard and Lantana Road. Also seeing slowdowns on the Turnpike between Southern Boulevard and Lake Worth Road. And in Broward County, watch for a crash on the 595 eastbound. This one just before the exit for 95 has a center lane blocked and is causing heavy delays. You're also under speed on 95 on the southbound side, approaching the 595 due to an earlier accident in the area. Give yourself extra time through there this morning. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Dave Matthews Band Live. Friday, July 28th and Saturday, July 29th, I Think Financial Amphitheater. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com. Pre-order the new album Walk Around the Moon now, part of the Ford Concert Series.
The fajita revolution is on at Tijuana Flats. Choose from fajita tacos, burrito, or quesadilla with grilled chicken or steak. All the fajita flavors in 3 new ways to crave, starting at $9.99. For a limited time, only at Tijuana Flats.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way. Offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional-grade products. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Life can be shattered in a moment. When that happens, you need a big law firm to fight for you. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you're hiring, it can feel like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. Like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Now try ZipRecruiter free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/FREE.
Kick back under the cheeky hut on the river at Conky Joe's Seafood Restaurant. Imagine raw bar clams, some famous conch fritters, and a rum punch on the table right in front of you. Ah, that sea breeze is just what you needed today. Order their truly fresh fish or, hey, check out their weekly specials. Happy hour is every day with live music Thursday through Sunday. Come on to Conky Joe's to remember just what you love about Jensen Beach. Conky Joe's Seafood. You know the way, just north of the Jensen Beach Causeway. For reservations, visit conkyjoes.com.
Are you a person that has ever struggled trying to lose weight? I think so many of us have, but now it's easier than ever. Even if you've been trying for a long period of time and it's just not coming off, you can do just what my wife did. She did Red Mountain weight loss, and the weight just flew off. She wasn't able to lose any kind of weight because she had a hormone imbalance. She had to get her hormones right first, but when she did, look out, she lost a ton of weight. She's told her friends about Red Mountain, and one of her friends lost 22 pounds. And with Red Mountain, you can lose 20 pounds by this time next month. It's all because of their RM3, an all-natural hormone that burns fat from your belly, hips, and thighs. You can regain your ideal body weight while eating real fresh food. You're not going to feel starved or deprived or jittery because it's not a stimulant, and your medication is delivered right to your door, so it's super easy. Just hit pound 250 from your cell phone right now and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. That's pound 250 Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Plus tax title $9.99 dealer fee must finance with Ford Motor Credit stock number PFA 97203 MSRP $81,555 includes all factory rebates $17.92 per month per thousand borrowed regardless of down ends at month end.
Say hello to summer and goodbye to high prices like $7,900 off MSRP on new 2023 Ford F-150s during the summer beach party at Greco Ford.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go to Greco Ford in Delray Beach to get up to $7,900 off MSRP on new F-150s. Or get 2.9% financing for 60 months when you shop new 2023 Fords. Got a trade? Get a huge offer, then get the party started in a new Ford. We have over 450 new Fords available with new inventory arriving all the time. Save up to $7,900 off MSRP on new F-150s or 2.9% financing on new 2023 Fords at Greco Ford in Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton, or Greco Ford of DelrayBeach.com.
Will exceed your expectations. We guarantee it.
We had so much fun up in Jensen Beach at the Buffalo Wild Wings a couple weeks ago. And this Saturday at Jensen Beach Buffalo Wild Wings, you can check out live music as String Fever is going to be playing at the same place where we were, the Buffalo Wild Wings in Jensen Beach. They've got great food, a great vibe. They've upgraded all of their TVs and their audio systems. And wow, what a great spot. But Buffalo Wild Wings is not just a great spot for wings and all of their fabulous sauces and burgers, but they've also got live entertainment. They've got the sports bar atmosphere. They've got trivia nights, poker nights, axe throwing events, all kinds of fun. Kicking up Buffalo Wild Wings to be the destination for all sorts of entertainment. And they're locally owned, all 10 of the stores in Southeast Florida, locally owned. If you're looking for wings on the go, the grand opening of the new Buffalo Wild Wings to go right there in Pompano Beach is happening now at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Attention parents! Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County has an important question for you. Is your child reading this summer? When your child isn't reading regularly, they're starting to lose some of those reading skills they acquired during the school year. It's known as the summer slide, and research has shown that it is very real. Don't let your child fall behind their classmates. What can you do? Sit down for 15 minutes a day and read with them. If they're older, have them read at least 15 minutes a day on their own. Make sure you have books in your home that get them excited about reading. Take trips to your local library. Let them choose the books. When a child chooses a book, they are 3 times more likely to read it. Create a reading spot for them, a comfortable, quiet place where they can dive into a book. What else can you do to make sure your child is ready for the new school year? Get some great tips at everyparentpbc.org or download the free Every Parent app. Both are for Palm Beach County families just like yours. Again, that's everyparentpbc.org or download the free Every Parent app.
Putting in hurricane windows and doors just gives you one less thing to stress about. I know, you're probably like me. You've got all these things in your head and you're always stressed about this or that. And hurricane season, it is something that we all stress in South Florida. But if your windows and doors from BNT are intact and ready to go, it's one less thing to worry about this hurricane season. BNT windows and doors, they'll come out, they'll measure every window and door. They'll let you know exactly how much it's going to cost to upgrade all of your windows and doors to those beautiful PGT products. PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. You've got the master installers of BNT, and then you've got the great product of PGT. It'll just give you peace of mind. It'll just give you a little calm in this crazy thing we call hurricane season. Do this for your family. Do it for your peace of mind. BNTwindowsanddoors.com. That's BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Well, there's being some question thrown now on the abduction of Carly Russell, the girl that was supposedly abducted on Friday in Hoover, Alabama, after she saw a toddler on the highway and called 911 to report it. She had said then she was abducted by a person and thrown in a trailer of a semi by somebody that had red hair and had a bald spot on the back. There was a woman's voice that she had heard in all this, and a child as well. But when you talk to the police now, what they found, there were some suspicious things, like her buying a bus ticket and also Googling the movie Taken the day that she was actually supposedly taken. So
what are the odds?
He rattled off 7 different things.
Yeah, there were a few other things in there as well that
there's several other things
brought some suspicion as to whether or not this was a legitimate abduction or not, and nobody else had seen a toddler, and it was a very busy interstate.
And they caught her on surveillance buying a bunch of stuff, but then all that stuff wasn't in the car.
She bought snacks that were gone.
So when you get abducted, they do let you grab your Cheetos.
Well, when you get kidnapped, you work up a huge appetite.
Yeah, and I think she'd taken toilet paper from her work.
Well, you have to poop a lot, too, when you get kidnapped.
What?
Some odd items that were gone. She tried to buy a bus ticket that day, one way.
Is that enough reasons?
Who knows? So the question is, call 911. Some things can happen. I've called it before. I feel like you just got to be a good citizen sometimes and do it. But Virginia's all up on this kind of stuff. She's been talking ever since that movie had come out about child abduction. That she's just been all in it. You think you're listening to podcasts? You're talking about with this retrieval and that you're listening to a new serial podcast that's out there.
Well, retrieval's different. It's betrayal is the other one. That's about the pedophilia and all that.
So this is just what you've been immersing yourself into.
There's a lot out there, and after The Sound of Freedom, everybody was talking about it, and then I found podcasts about it and all kind of stuff about it.
I tried to talk to you yesterday, and you were getting worked up, and I was trying to tell her, you got to hit the eject button. You're too in it, dog. You're too in it.
Yeah.
I could tell just by the way she was talking. Honestly, I feel like she called 911 on an innocent man.
Well, that's the question here. Was Virginia justified?
Oh my gosh, you called 911.
When she called 911. So tell us what you think you saw, Virginia, and whether you made a good decision.
All right, so.
Oh, my God.
Last night, I decided I was going to go buy the Powerball tickets because it was 8 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, man, I forgot to get those Powerball tickets. I got to go play Jay Bird's numbers because I'm sure they're going to hit. Yeah. They did not hit.
No.
And so I'm driving back home after I got the Powerball tickets. So now it's like 8:45 at this point. It's dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on County Line Road. And if you don't know, this is the road that separates Palm Beach County and Martin County. It's a twisty, turny road.
Named well.
What?
It's named well.
Yeah, it's a perfect name. It's twisty, turny, but it's dark in certain points, especially when you do this bend right around these big satellites. It's super dark in that area. And I'm just barreling up the road, doing my normal 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit. Mm-hmm. And there's a car in front of me that is stopped in the road. Now, this is a 2-lane road. one line goes one way, one lane goes the other way. There's no shoulder. There's no real place to even pull over. But there's a car in front of me stopped in my direction, and I can see that he's talking to somebody on the side of the road. And as I get closer and closer, I can see that the person on the side of the road is a female who is continuing to walk pretty fast. She's got on like sneakers and like a little skirt, and she's got a purse on her left shoulder. So she's not exercising. She's carrying a purse.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Is this guy trying to like abduct her? Is she just walking somewhere in the dark? Are they a couple that just had a fight? Because she's trying to walk away from him, and he's slowly going alongside of her. But he was almost at a complete stop. Like, he was stopped, and then when he saw my headlights behind him, he started inching up a little bit. But he's trying to talk to her. I can't hear what he's saying, but I can hear that he's saying something to her.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm stopped, completely stopped, and I turn on my brights so I can see like what's going on better because my vision at night ain't that good.
Okay.
And then he turns like off into the restricted area that you're not supposed to go in by the satellites. It's a big sign that says, do not go here. And now he's there still trying to talk to her, and she's walking fast to get away from him. And I've got my brights on him so he can't see who I am. But I'm literally like, I don't know, 20 feet from him. And he like does this maneuver where he goes back and tries to like go by her again. And she's still walking, wants nothing to do with him. Then he pulls away, and I think he thought maybe I was a cop or something just watching him because I had my brights on him.
Yeah.
He pulls away, but then I see him do a U-turn like he's going to come back to her. And I'm like, oh, no, I got to call 911 because if this guy is trying to abduct her, I got to try to help her.
Now, if it was a woman driving a car and it was a man on the side of the road, would you have called 911?
No.
Okay. All right.
I guess my first question would be this, Kevin. What did he do?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a guy. It was a white guy, older white guy.
Okay.
In like a silver, like older Honda or Jeep SUV like Jaybird has. A small one, not a big one, a small SUV.
Okay.
Honestly, I thought this was going to be worse. That's weird. If it's in the dark and you see a woman walking with a purse and a guy is continuously talking to her and she's walking away from him, and here's my question: did it really go down like the way Virginia's saying it? I'm not saying you're lying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, did it really go down? Is exactly the way Virginia's saying.
Well, I think you're saying I'm lying.
No.
You either believe me or you don't. As my friend of 20 years, you want to reassess this statement.
If that's how it went down, I don't think you were out of bounds to call 911. What's the worst case of calling 911?
That's what I told the 911 lady. And I was like, look, they could be a couple having a fight. And if they are, and everything's cool, and he knows her, and she's just mad at him, then fine. Let the cop come and talk to them.
Yeah, you're making sure that that's what's going on.
I stand with the witch on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you're out of. Surprisingly, I think
I
you're
was
right on
expecting
point.
to be really irrational, but no, I don't think that's an issue at all.
And then the 911 lady asked me, she's like, well, I said, should I go back and try to help her? Should I go back and just try to be there? And then I thought, well, then he's going to see me and he's going to know I'm not a cop at that point because my brights are no longer shining in his face. And then what if he tries to hurt me? I'm like, I got kids. I told the 911 lady, I'm not going back there. She's like, you can go back and talk to the officer if you need,
No, exactly. Yeah,
I said, no, I don't. I did what I think I need to do to
This is
try.
your guy's job.
I don't need to be targeted by no creepy 60-year-old white man in a small SUV.
Yeah.
Then she goes, thank you, Mrs. Sinicki, for your call. By the way, I'm a big fan of the Dirt of the Day. Okay, thank you, bye.
I don't think they know who you are when you call. Did they have caller ID? Does it say Virginia Sinicki? She calls a lot.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they do see. I would imagine they'd at least be able to, see your number.
I can ask my sister. She's a 911 dispatcher.
Yeah, I think
can get you all the deets.
I think they've rattled my number back to me. So I think they do see
But do they see your name? Does my profile picture from Facebook come up?
Well, I accidentally called 911 the other night because I held down my phone. I was carrying food and I had 9 things in my hand, and hamburger hands called 911. I'm
You're calling it right now.
No, I'm not. I'm doing my.
Yeah.
I think you did good though.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe me, people call 911 for a lot less.
Well, now I'm dying to know whoever the officer was that showed up. Was that guy's sketch?
And it was completely dark out.
It was pitch black dark. And if you know County Line Road, you know where that bend is, where the satellite dishes are.
Okay.
It's like government satellite dishes. So there's it's no houses or anything over there.
Creepy.
It's super creepy. And there's a park right there. And you know creepy stuff happens at a park at
Always.
night.
Yeah.
I mean, 9 out of 10 parks.
I mean, they have horrific things happen.
Murder.
Yeah, for once, people in the chat aren't saying you're crazy, Virginia. So there you go. Feel good about that.
Your hamburger hands keeps calling somebody.
It's Siri.
Yeah, okay. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, going to throw a couple random questions at you. What cheap food would you still eat even if you got really rich?
Oh, I love that.
Okay, yeah, I figured Bird would be all in on that. We'll get to that coming up next.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
You know, we all know somebody who thinks they have the best life hacks. Things like opening a can with a spoon or using your wireless hotspot for your internet at home. But what these hotspotters don't know is that there's a much better hack out there. See, Xfinity gives you 99.9% reliable internet, so you don't have to settle for using your phone for home internet. It means more gaming, streaming, and looking up other life hacks on your connected devices. It is time for real home internet. The next generation Xfinity 10G network, and the future starts now. And now through July 21st, new customers can get 75 megabit internet and one line of unlimited mobile together for just $50 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Only from Xfinity, home of the 10G network. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. After promo, regular rates apply to internet service. Actual speeds may vary.
Jimmy, let's go. Go where, Johnny? To the movies. It's time for summer blockbusters. Johnny, there's blockbusters at Arrigo. Here, look at them on my phone.
Get ready for a summer packed full of romance, adventure, action, and thrilling savings during the Make This the Summer event at Arrigo Fort Pierce.
Your ticket for blockbuster savings is only at Arrigo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fort Pierce. Hurry in for new 2023 Ram 1500s. Get up to $14,500 off or choose 2.9% financing for 72 months. New 2023 Grand Cherokees from $399 a month. New 2023 Jeep Compass Latitude models from $319 a month. Or new 2023 Durango. Save up to $7,500 off. Plus, get above market value for trades at Arrigo Fort Pierce. But hurry, just like summer, this sale won't last long. Shop now at Arrigo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of FortPierce.com.
Jimmy, hold my popcorn. I gotta give those blockbusters 2 thumbs up. For the lowest prices and biggest selection, you gotta go Arrigo. Only at Arrigo Fort Pierce.
Call 1-800-717-6998 for details.
I'm Terry Crews. How can Shoe Carnival give away so much this back to school? Easy. They didn't hire my $1 million smile, just my feet. So don't imagine my ridiculously buff body when I say you could win part of over $1 million in cash and prizes. I'm wearing Crocs right now and nothing else. The Terry Crews Megastar Giveaway. Instant win prizes and every day. Shoe Carnival.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to 18 and older. Ends 9/5/23. To play without a purchase. Eligibility. Details and for official rules visit megastargiveaway.com.
These are emails filling your employees' inboxes. Downloads beaming from device to device. And any one of them could be a cyber attack. Is it possible to keep your small business safe? It is with Comcast Business Security Edge. It helps keep your connected devices protected, and you can monitor threat activity in real time. So this security threat is the last thing you need to worry about. With Comcast Business, advanced security isn't just possible, it's happening.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security for $39 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Plus, ask how to get up to a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call or go online today to learn more. Offer ends 7/23/2023. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and automatic payments. New 100 megabits per second internet and Security Edge customers only. Equipment, installation, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. After 12 months, regular rates apply.
It can be stressful when unexpected expenses come up, but Dave can help.
Dave is the banking app that could help you get up to $500 instantly with extra cash. No interest, late fees, or credit check. Join the millions of people who have downloaded Dave and get up to $500 instantly with extra cash. Download the Dave app right now or go to dave.com. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Instant transfer fees apply. Banking services provided by Evolve. Member FDIC.
HJ Bird, oh, my new fence is amazing. Whether the sun is out, whether it's raining like today, this fence pops, and it's all because of a great fence. They're a great company. They put this fence up in such a quick amount of time. She's sturdy. She's gorgeous. Thank you, a great fence.
Yes, rain or shine, the fence really pops through any weather. I love having a fence. It has changed everything about my yard. In fact, I never really went outside much until I got a fence and sectioned off my yard. Now the dog's out every single day, and I feel safer because I have a perimeter around my property. There's a lot of benefits to getting a fence, and A Great Fence can hook you up with a great fence. Whether it be chain link, wood, vinyl, adding a gate, repairing a fence, anything that has to do with a fence, A Great Fence can handle. They're fully licensed, bonded, and insured.
Derek, the whole team, they're amazing. Give them a call, 772-812-0223, or head up their website, agreatfence.com. A Great Fence. When your fence goes down, they'll put it back up better than before.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Irish Spring, the fresh scent of Irish Spring. And those sensational Irish Spring suds are just the reset you need to own the day. Irish Spring. When the spring hits you, you're ready. Pick up Irish Spring at your local retailer today.
When you need a laugh, you need our mobile app. Download it free. Just search 97.9 WRMF. Now back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
I got some random questions I'm going to throw at you here. Like, what cheap food would you still eat even if you got really rich? It is kind of interesting that, you hear that sometimes rich people, they're always ducking off and getting the fast food. I think the thing about Donald Trump, he loves his McDonald's, and apparently he's eating it all the time.
I have heard that.
And, this is a dude, you would think it would be all fancy dinners and lobster rolls and whatnot.
There's a fancy chick on my show, Southern Charm.
Okay.
She has a Rolls Royce and a chauffeur that drives her through the drive-thru at McDonald's.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of some interesting stuff. So we asked people on the KBJ Show Facebook page, what cheap food would you still eat even if you got really rich? Laura said, my son said McDonald's fries. My daughter says ramen. I say hot dogs.
Oh, ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Ramen and hot dogs are so good.
Ramen was one of the top answers that people said. There are a lot of people saying ramen.
Mac and cheese is a good one because it's cheap.
Yeah, mac and cheese was one of the top answers as well. Elaine was one of the people who said that.
I got a couple. I wrote a few down.
Okay, I figured you did.
He wrote a dissertation.
There's times where I just crave out of the blue the frozen pizza, Totino's pizza.
Somebody answered
the party
that too.
pizza?
The party pizza. And
that thing tastes like cardboard.
I don't know, for whatever reason, out of the blue, I'll just get an aching for it, and I like to dip it in ketchup. I know.
Well, they're $5 for $5, so good news.
They're one of the few things that really survived the pandemic and has not gone up in price. You can buy 11 Totino's pizza
They're still
for
dirt
$11.
cheap.
You really can.
The price of cardboard did not go up.
Those I got on there. I also got Hot Pockets. I love Hot Pockets.
Okay,
I love Pringles and combos, those type
Yeah.
of snacks. If I had millions and millions of dollars, they're still going to be in my cupboard.
Yeah, that's just what I wonder. How many rich people do you go find those kind of items in their cupboards?
If I was super rich, you wouldn't find any of that in my cupboard. Not any of the,
Oh, we
not
know,
any of the
Virginia.
snack food. I would have a chef, and then every meal would be prepared fresh.
If I had FU money, as you said the other day, I would make an uncrustable refrigerator. It'd be custom designed, looking like an Uncrustable. You'd open up the Uncrustable refrigerator.
Yeah.
Boom.
Right
Stock
there.
full of Uncrustables.
Yeah.
Uncrustables galore.
Yeah. Some of the top answers that people said, Cassandra said Taco Bell. Even if she were rich, she would still be getting Taco Bell. Megan said tuna melts.
A hot tuna with cheese.
Melanie said grilled cheese.
Oh, grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese is special.
It is.
Debbie said peanut butter and jelly.
Still, it hits. If you haven't had a peanut butter and jelly on really soft white bread, I hadn't had one for a while, and then I had one, and I was like, why don't I eat these more?
Let me give you a Uncrustable with the honey and the peanut butter. It's gonna change your. It's gonna knock off your dress or your socks.
I won't do it in here then.
Whoa.
KVJ TV. Hey,
Look out.
I don't know what I meant.
Jill said Sloppy Joe's. Even if she were really rich, she'd still eat that cheap food. Ruth said biscuits and gravy. And James went with Doritos with onion dip, sour cream, and Lipton onion soup mix together.
Oh, that is good. That's some old school dip, like my mom used to bring to Avon meetings.
And he would dip it with the chips. It sounds like he was using all of it to go. Oh, he's stoned.
He's stoned.
He is so stoned. That's a stoner meal.
I love dip.
Yeah.
Dip just makes everything better. And like you said, you love the combos. I think the combos are kind of dry. Combos need dip.
I don't hate that. Look, I'm over here. I'm agreeing
Dip
with
away.
you. Yeah.
What cheap food would you still eat even if you got really rich? Darcy said Bud's, chicken and seafood.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And Ian said La Spada subs. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to, I mean, come on. This chef ain't going to make, even if you got one of them fancy mansion chefs, he ain't going to make a La Spada sub, right?
They throw the meat, Virginia, across the room, and then they catch it with the hoagie roll.
I love it. It's a show and a sandwich.
Another question that we asked on the KVJ Show Facebook page, if you could have back the amount of money you've spent on one thing so far in your life, what would it be?
Student loans.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the top ones. Danielle said college. That was one of the top answers. People just saying, my gosh, I've paid all this money. I got these student loans, and now I'm not even making the kind of money I need to pay them back. That is a big problem.
I don't understand the question. Do I have to give back the stuff too, or I just get the money and I get to have kept the stuff?
No, you got the stuff is like I just should have never spent money on that.
I swear to you, looking back at the business school that I went to, Northwood University, it was such a painful experience. It was so much money, and it's the only thing I really regret spending money on in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Everything else, I almost feel like there was a reason why I had it in my life at that time. That was awful. That was painful.
Jess said my wedding. We should have just eloped.
Oh, yeah, my first wedding. What a waste.
I do wonder sometimes if after the wedding you go, man, we went so full gorilla on that thing. We should have probably scaled it down, and now we'd have all this money in the bank.
Yeah,
We
right.
could get pizza tonight.
Yeah.
But then again, I did have fun. My mom was there, my Aunt Gertie before she passed, my grandma. We were dancing. That was kind of cool.
At your first wedding?
Yeah. Even though I hated the groom, I liked all my family.
Mm-hmm. So you still think it was a good investment?
I kind of do. Look.
It was the right time for the right moment.
I had
during
to
that
do
time.
it to get to where I was.
Exactly.
I should have got divorced sooner.
I feel like you need a shirt that says "No regrets, brah" right now. I don't know.
Penny said if I could get back something in life, the money, it would be exercise equipment. There's a lot of people that have put a lot of money into really expensive exercise equipment to use it once and then never again.
I spent so much money on a piece of exercise equipment, didn't use it. I used it for about a month because when I thought I was dying. And I spent a good amount of money, but then gave it to a family member, and they sold it for only $100 when it cost $1,500.
Oh, no.
I'll go, how did this happen?
That's like throwing money right in the
It was pretty bad.
ocean.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Teresa said, my son's travel baseball. Now, look, I've been there with the softball, and I get it. It is a lot of money. We spent a ton of money on lessons, and I don't know what it eventually got us. I'm glad my daughter played because it was good for structure in her life. But yeah, when you do go back and look at how much money you spent on some of the equipment and some of the lessons that you're paying, to be like, I don't know, man, I could have probably done that differently.
When I used to give baseball lessons, I worked with this kid for 4 years of his high school career, and his dad paid me very good money.
Yeah.
And by the senior year, the kid told me he just didn't like baseball. He was a great kid.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't want to play baseball anymore. My dad puts too much pressure on me.
Yeah.
He ended up never playing baseball again. That was all that money spent towards baseball. He didn't like it, and they never did anything with baseball. It was for the dad.
That sucks.
And it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Paid off that exercise equipment.
Yeah. There are other things, I guess, you just have to pay for it, but people don't like paying for it, like insurance, rent, car payments, daycare. I got some nods as well on our Facebook page.
Yeah, insurance.
Adult thingies you have to pay for. It's just so annoying.
Yep. Pretty annoying indeed. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, we've got a couple rumors out there about the KVJ show that we got to address. Apparently, there's a rumor that Vanilla Ice and I have had a falling out.
Oh, whoa. What'd you do?
I'll let you know what the rumor says about that and if there's any truth to it. Management is concerned about us being a little too hammered for the Saturday show coming up that's going to be live because the first one, there was some intoxicated show members there.
Oh, they should be.
Okay.
No changes will be made. Let me just go ahead and put that out there.
Did Virginia secretly block a KVJ pizza festival behind Jaybird's back?
What?
Uh-huh. We're going to find that out.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, and is Denny's having to get rid of his dog because it's trying to lick and jump on his baby Lachlan? All right, so those are the rumors that apparently are in the hallways and people are talking about. Are any of them true? We will break them down for you coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
Oxytocin making it all okay. When I come back down, it doesn't feel the same. Now I'm sitting around waiting for the world to end all day. 'Cause I couldn't leave you if I tried. You break me, then I break my rules. Last time was the last time too. It's messed up, I know, but I'm still outside of the party, smoking in the car with you. 7 Nation Army, fighting at the bar with you. Say that I'm sorry, tell me what I gotta do. 'Cause I can't let go. It's chemical. No, I can't let go. It's chemical. Every time I'm ready to make a change, you turn around and pull out all my brains. I ain't tryna fight fate, it's too late to save face. I can't get away, maybe there's no mistakes. You break me, then I break my rules. Last time was the last time too. It's messed up, I know, but I'm still outside of the party, smoking in the car with you. 7 Nation Army, fighting at the bar with you. Say that I'm sorry, tell me what I gotta do. 'Cause I can't let go. It's chemical. No, I can't let go. It's chemical. No, I can't let go. It's chemical. Say that I'm sorry, tell me what I gotta do. No, I can't let go. It's chemical.
Well, there are always rumors flying around about the KVJ show. We hear them in the hallways, or somebody will come into producer Denny's studio and just kind of like, hey, is this going on with the show? Everybody in the halls are talking about this. Maybe we'll see some stuff on social media. People just out of the blue ask something odd. So I guess these are some rumors that are floating around that people want to know here, Bird. One, there's a rumor that I had a falling out with Vanilla Ice, and that's why you don't really hear him on the show anymore.
Dang.
Your relationship has grown ice.
Oh, baby. No truth to that. I was at his daughter's birthday party a month or so ago, and his daughter's actually in my wife's summer camp. So
I didn't get that invite. Did
No,
you?
my phone did not ring.
yeah, so we're tight. He told me he doesn't really like you guys.
I get it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't like me.
So, yeah, there's a falling out with you guys and Rob and not me. We're
Too extra.
Yeah,
Let's get that rumor
so it's
out
kind
there.
of partially true. Yeah,
The V and the J had the falling out.
Yeah, he just only dislikes everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or
but
too
he's-
much. I get
Yeah,
it.
he's tight with me though. So no, it's just he's been laying low. He's still working on his bar there in Lake Worth Beach. I think they had some delays, things going on with the pandemic and getting some supplies. So there just hadn't been some stuff. He's been touring all that, but yeah, it's all good.
Does he have any desire to do a new album? I wonder. Does he get that kind of itch?
I don't know. I don't know about him, but his daughter, I think, is looking into some stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, in fact, she hangs out with my daughter Caitlin a little bit. So
Wow, I thought that was Virginia's act to name drop.
well, I kind of got put into the situation, so
You
I'm just
did.
trying to let people know that it's all square. I typically don't like talking about those kind of things.
You're
but
talking to the media right now.
I'm just answering the question. Yeah,
I get it.
so people want to know. I'll give you all the different layers of why everything's all great.
You're not falling out. You're actually falling in.
I mean,
Yeah, we're doing well.
this relationship's hot, baby.
Yeah, it's okay.
Blended family, practically at this point.
Again, no truth. I'm noticing there's not a lot of truth to really any of these rumors ever.
There's been remember Suits really hit a cat.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, okay.
That's right.
There was another one that was real. I think it was something like Virginia's annoying. I think that one checked out.
Yeah, that was legit. Now this one sounds like it would be legit. Management's concerned about KVJ getting too drunk again for the live show coming up on Saturday night. And they'd like for us to tone it down on the drinking.
The only thing I heard, I didn't hear anything about the drinking, but I have heard Jay Burt is not allowed to jump up on a table again. He can't do it.
Okay.
There's
I could see that.
There's
That is
insurance reasons.
That's a liability.
Big boy, small table. What could go wrong?
I wasn't expecting to do that. This thing, you hear the roar of the crowd.
It just took you, yeah.
Your inner gymnast came out.
You see some chat room people there. You get excited. You jump on a table.
Yeah, okay.
A girl brought out her breasts. That was exciting.
You jump on tables.
Right. There is a rumor going around that Virginia secretly behind the scenes blocked a KVJ pizza festival from getting done because she wanted to focus all the attention on her crawfish festival and said, I'm not sharing the spotlight.
That is not true. I want you to do a pizza festival. And there's actually talks happening about it. They were trying to figure out, should you do it inside? Should you do it outdoor?
Let me ask you this. Is there somebody in the crawfish community that would try to stir something up, a rumor, maybe make you look bad, and then spread that seedling around like she's trying to block pizza festivals, trying to almost throw a civil war within the group?
There has been crawfish drama. Yes.
That would try to Big Brother the situation?
The person that would cause crawfish drama is real squirrely. Like, this person was going on the crawfish Facebook page, leaving all kind of nasty comments last year.
Uh-oh.
Very wild card. You never know what somebody's capable of. But I don't think we've talked a lot about,
We did a couple weeks ago. We did it in detail about the pizza festival
you
on
think
the air.
they would want to start pizza
Yikes.
drama?
I don't know.
I think that there's room for all the festivals. I think that all the food that we love should be celebrated. I would never try to block the Pizza Fest.
I just know you got a lot of feuds and you get quite a reputation in this town.
I do have a lot of feuds.
Mm-hmm. There's a rumor flying around that Jaybird and Suits hooked up with the same girl but had no idea until recently.
That is not true.
Not true.
There is someone kind of like the crawfish thing trying to stir something up, saying that me and Suits hooked up with the same person, and we didn't. We don't even know this person.
Who is this girl, Suits?
If I show you the picture, you can't say the name. I got it pulled up over here.
Oh, don't show me the name if you don't want me to say it, because you know I have Tourette's.
This is why I can't ever show her.
You can't trust her with it.
Just show me the picture with no name.
I'll show it during commercial break. That's the safest thing.
Did both of you have any interaction with her?
I have no idea who this girl is.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's so weird.
But someone reached out to someone in our personal life, go, you and Suits hooked up with the same girl? And we're like, what are you talking about? And they send
At the same time?
No.
Oh, that would be a hot story.
I'm
huh?
going to start that rumor.
Whoa.
Is that a hot story? Or
No
just...
crossing swords, Ward.
That is so juicy.
Don't cross the stream.
Yeah.
That's a juicy rumor.
That is a juicy rumor. I'm
So-
just starting it now.
There's something to that rumor, the one you just read, but there's a weirdness to it.
So there's a girl out there claiming this, but
Yes.
we don't know
Yeah,
her.
it's a legitimate rumor, but there's no truth
But
to
there's
the
no
story.
truth, yeah.
There's no truth to it.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And Denny's had to get rid of his dog because it kept trying to lick and jump on baby Lachlan, his newborn.
No.
I love this dog. This dog is such a sweetheart.
It's still a puppy.
I really bonded with this
It's
dog.
hard to tell a puppy to not do puppy things. Puppy just puppying.
I do know that the dog wants to, love on everybody.
It does.
Did you get rid of your dog, Denny's?
I did not.
Okay.
Who the
Okay.
hell is saying that?
I know, right? I mean, the dog was hyper at first, but I mean, like you said, she's still a puppy, or so. But
They can't help it.
but slowly, I think we've been doing a pretty good job. She no longer jumps up and barks at people,
Yeah.
so that's all nice.
It's a little training's all you
Yeah,
gotta do.
just been training for the last year and a
I
half.
mean, this dog have a connection.
Yeah.
They got to get a room when they're together.
Really? Okay. So maybe there's a rumor about Jaybird.
Dog pervert.
There was when I was a kid. A kid named Chris started this rumor in my neighborhood that I would make out with dogs. And
I wonder how he would come up with that.
I've seen you make out with
no,
dogs.
making out means you're taking a tongue and licking with a tongue. No,
I've seen that.
No, I've never
I've
done
seen that.
Never done that in my life. I would always kiss my dog on his dry nose, on the snout, and he saw me through a window doing that.
French kiss.
And he goes, "Ew, you're making out with your dog."
Pantsless.
And he told everybody that. And I was the newbie in town. People believed it. Clicks were formed.
The only person that makes out with more dogs than you is Drew Ralston.
Yeah, my dad.
Y'all got a weird sense of what making out. Making out means open mouth, tongue.
Okay.
Never done that.
All right.
But I do like that snout. I'll snout it out loud.
All right. Rumors put to bed. Coming up next, Jaybird's thought for the day.
97.9 WRMF.
Hey, it's Steve Weagle.
Hey, it's James Whelan.
I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Jennifer Correa. When bad weather strikes, stick with WPTV and 97.9 WRMF.
You can trust the unmatched experience of WPTV First Alert weather with your own local live radar tracking when and where storms are headed your way.
Giving you the information you need to keep your family safe.
We're proud to be part of your community.
Stay with WPTV and 97.9 WRMF.
Ride brighter with Brightline's new train service to Orlando. Ride cushier with premium lounge perks and complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi. Ride roomier in spacious, hand-stitched leather seats with room to stretch out. Ride tastier with onboard meal and drink service. And ride happier with hourly departures from South Florida to Orlando. Ride for only $59 when you book 4 or more. Book now at gobrightline.com. Brightline. Ride brighter.
Cooling or heating system on the fritz? Look no further than the pros at ARS Rescue Rooter. Call ARS today and we'll waive the service call fee with any cooling or heating system repair. The expert technicians at ARS are available 7 days a week to fix all of your cooling and heating problems. Call now or visit ARS.com for details, terms, and conditions. License number CMC 1249-753, CAC 181-3963, CFC 142-8283, EC 130085558.
Call ARS and Rescue Rooter.
Well, isn't this always the goal? I'm always looking for high quality, low price. And that is what's going on this summer at Seminole Reef Grill in Palm Beach Gardens. Listen to this. 3 courses for $29. That's the summer sunset menu from Sunday to Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. It's the summer sunset menu with 3 courses, just $29. And that includes their homemade ice cream that I love. For a limited time, too, every day at Seminole Reef Grill, you can grab those half-price wine bottles. You're going to love the food, the Scratch Kitchen, where they make everything themselves, all the sauces, marinades, dressings. They've got a full, amazing sushi bar. And it's super easy to park and get in and get out. No drama of valet or a parking garage. It's easy breezy. Right there on US 1, just north of PGA in Palm Beach Gardens. Go check them out. You're going to love the experience at Seminole Reef Grill.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Plus tax title $9.99 dealer fee must finance with Ford Motor Credit stock number PFA 97203 MSRP 81555 includes all factory rebates $17.92 per month per thousand borrowed regardless of down ends at month end.
Say hello to summer and goodbye to high prices like $7,900 off MSRP on new 2023 Ford F-150s during the summer beach party at Greco Ford.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go to Greco Ford in Delray Beach to get up to $7,900 off MSRP on new F-150s. Or get 2.9% financing for 60 months when you shop new 2023 Fords. Got a trade? Get a huge offer, then get the party started in a new Ford. We have over 450 new Fords available with new inventory arriving all the time. Save up to $7,900 off MSRP on new F-150s or 2.9% financing on new 2023 Fords. At Greco Ford in Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton or Greco Ford of DelrayBeach.com.
Will exceed your expectations. We guarantee it.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way. Offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional-grade products. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I was just having a great conversation with Virginia about donuts. We love Dunkin'. I know Rocco loves Dunkin'.
Oh my gosh, he loves that strawberry donut with the sprinkles.
And there's so many more donuts you can get over there. The blueberry I'm also loving. And don't forget too, they're all day long breakfast sandwiches. You can get, whether if you want that snack, the wake up wrap, they got that. They got the snack and bacon available as well. The stuffed bagel minis I'm in love with. So many options at Dunkin'. Head there today. I'm Jay Bird and I run on Dunkin'.
You know that expression, the grass is always greener on the other side? Well, with Massey Services, it's literally true. Why? Because Massey does what the others don't. Every lawn is unique. So Massey starts with a detailed analysis and then builds a customized plan to prevent and control weeds, diseases, and harmful pests. Then they aerate to ensure water and nutrients reach the roots of your lawn. That's the Massey difference. Expect more and get it.
Want you to save thousands during the summer sell-a-thon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Hey, Nick Rivers, here's the deal. Their lot is overstocked. New inventory is arriving daily, like the Fortes, the Sportages, the Tellurides, EV6s, and the new popular 2024 Kia Carnivals. And right now at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, low financing rates. Check out the great specials online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. You got a trade? They want it. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. And listen, don't prejudge your credit. If you've got a job bringing home $350 a week, they want to approve your credit guaranteed. Don't miss your chance to save thousands during the summer sell-a-thon. Right now, only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced offers don't combine. Expires September 5th, 23.
You know, it's hard to believe. We have a 20-year relationship going back 20 years now with the Good Greek Spiro and Good Greek Moving. And now, so excited for him and the team over there as they expand and the Good Greek enterprises grow their business. I love seeing this with great companies like Good Greek. Now, on top of moving and storage, they do insurance and mortgages and real estate services, everything relocation.
Yeah, they do it well, too. They moved my daughter from Boca to Fort Lauderdale. They showed up on time, they took care of her stuff, and they were very friendly. Customer service is what you always get with Good Greek Moving and Storage.
Also, services like junk removal, they have that. And people ask me, Bert, can they go outside of the state? Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. Long distance or local, and everything relocation. Take all the stress out of your relocation and give everything to one team. That way you're not going around to all the different places for real estate services, homeowners insurance, mortgage and refinance. They do it all at goodgreek.com. It's all Good Greek to us.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
The After the Show is on the way on YouTube and Twitch, live in about 10 to 15 minutes, or get it anytime you want on demand. Just look for the KVJ Show. Bird, get us there with your thought for the day.
It is by going down into the abyss that we recover the treasures of life. Where you stumble, there lies your treasure.
The abyss.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.